telling tales from who knows where. A scream, a laugh, a twisted thrill. Oh, the radio's hot and the night stands still. Turn it up louder, feel the shiver climb. Oh, the clock strikes terror. Right on time, it's Friday night, mama. Friday night lives, talking horror and drama. It's Friday night, mama. Oh yeah, Friday night lives. Friday night lives.
It's Friday night. It's time to get down. So,
Yeah, with fat ass Dinosaur.
look, Rambo, I don't know what you got against Steven Skull. Number one, he's an excellent police officer, but number two, he's, part of the Red Communist Party now, I think. He is a perfect spokesperson for sitting gymnastics, which he will probably be doing in this film as well. I mean, it's just...
He's in the best shape of his life, Rambo.
Yeah.
What you're talking about, buddy.
I still remember the story when he was a cop and they had the raid and they killed like this guy's chickens.
I thought he killed somebody's dog too or something.
Yeah, I think both.
There was a fucking... I was watching a clip of a movie that he did later on in his career. I don't even know what it was, but he's like sitting down fighting somebody, and then he like kicks him out a window. He kicks just like while he's sitting down, they go flying out a window. I'm like, what has happened to this guy?
He's
He's
gotten
a
better.
blues, yeah, he's a blues musician, world-renowned singer.
And reggae.
Yeah, songs like serious songs are Alligator Ass and Talk to My Ass, or
Yeah,
names of
that
two
sounds like
songs
something
he
we
did.
would do. That's just as a joke.
Eyes,
Uh-oh.
eyes,
I'm-
eyes, 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 alligator eyes, 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 eyes.
What the fuck? What the hell you doing? Why's your camera off? What is happening? What the fuck is happening here?
How y'all doing tonight?
He got his soul glow.
He looks like Mark Zuckerberg. What the fuck's happening?
What's going on tonight, boss? I don't know what y'all talking about.
Holy Jesus, that's amazing.
Just grew that in a few days.
Yeah.
It's like when Hogan turned up on WCW with that flat top.
So-
I've been letting my hair grow for a little bit. I had the hat on last night, as you can go back and see.
Look what you did to my Sonny Bono.
How y'all doing tonight?
Good.
Doing good.
Great job on you guys were on Planet CHH's podcast the other night. So for those who haven't checked that out on CHH's show and his YouTube channel, great interview you guys had with him.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it was on Planet Dirty Bulls. If you want to go check that out, I think it should be up.
Where Christian
I'm
almost got
lagging a little bit. I'm gonna refresh this and see. I don't know. I've been having some computer issues. I'll be right back.
It's the
refresh
hair.
your shit. Yeah, the hair fucked
I don't like
everything
your
up.
hair.
CK
much-
looks like JD Vance meme. Fuck.
Well, I mean, his last name is
So, yeah, just talking about Christian real quick. That was a great show. Always enjoy that guy's show because he's really really loose. He likes to have fun with shows. He likes to fuck around, which I appreciate. And he doesn't really care what he talks about, which is a breath of fresh air because a lot of people try to play it safe and just talk about a bunch of BS topics and kiss everybody's ass. So I'm not a huge fan of that. Speaking of which, though, I do want to bring this up too, because we're also going to be on another show besides Christians a week from this Sunday. So not this Sunday, but a week from then, we're going to be on Pizza Well show, or Pizzle, as some people call him. I just call him Pizzal. I just call him Pizza Well and or Piz. But yeah, we're going to be there along with Christian and Garrett, I'm pretty sure. So check that show out. And
I think we're not allowed because we're black.
yeah, Mark can't come.
Yeah,
That's directly from Piz too. He's like, I don't doing that.
I've been ostracized.
We're too black, Mark.
Yeah.
Me and you.
But no, that should be a fun show, honestly, because I haven't been on that show in forever. So I think it'll go well. So there's that. There's the Planet CHH interview, which if you haven't seen that, check that out. A lot of stuff to talk about. I'm going to wait on CK's ass to get back in here with his computer before we talk about a lot of this stuff. Because I know he's not going to watch this movie, so might as well have him in here while we do this.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. I'd really love to get his opinion.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love it.
Yeah. What have you guys been up to, though? I mean, in terms of just like, I know Rambo's probably watched 57 movies since the last time we did a show.
Maybe not that many. I did a stream. I watched the Evil Dead Burn trailer.
I'm sorry,
which I'm
for
sure
your
will be a
loss.
top.
Yeah.
What was that?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you want to get into that now or what or later, but
We can wait. I don't know if CK's seen it or not, but like.
But other than that, I've just been watching, a lot of random stuff. Cobra Kai, which I'm enjoying, season 1. And then Dexter, I saw some of that. I'd never seen Dexter before, saw the first 2 episodes, liked it. I get the hype. So,
Oh, back in the day, man, I didn't know you hadn't ever seen it. Back in the day, that show was amazing. I think, well, like Mark was saying, he watches the new one.
Resurrection, yeah.
Resurrection. I haven't seen that one, but a lot of people say that's as good as the original.
Yeah, it's a return to form, which that rarely ever happens when they go back to the well for any of these shows or movies or anything. So it was a nice surprise. The first season was fun. They're working on season 2 right now. They got Kane Hodder in there. I saw a screenshot today of him killing Chris Jericho, which I'm sure a lot of people
That'd be nice.
would like to see. Uma Thurman came back for this new season. It's looking pretty good. Dan Stevens.
she on me on OnlyFans too.
That's a whole other topic. Yeah.
Only Feet. You'll be on Only Feet soon. Yeah, I mean, Dexter is one of those shows that progressively got better and better until the very end, really. Like the original series, anyway. I used to love that.
Did you have a favorite season?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the first season is pretty damn good. Usually they don't start out as good as that first season, and when you start a new show or anything. But my favorite season will always be the Trinity Killer season with John Lithgow, which I think is that season 3 or 4, Mark?
Season 4.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like somebody needs to request you to watch that season, or at least the episode. What's the one? It's called something Dexter Morgan, where he's
Hello, Dexter Morgan.
Yeah. Where he finds out who he is and everything. That would be an amazing one for you to watch. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm starting with the first 2 episodes. Those are up on the channel for those who want to see those reviews, but enjoying it so far. Michael C. Hall, I don't even know what he does. I mean, did he do other stuff other than Dexter?
He did a movie called Jumper that a lot of people shit on. And then he did
6 Feet Under was the other show that
Yeah.
he did before, which was really good. And
Okay, never saw that.
somewhat underrated. But yeah, he's worked steadily for the most part. I mean, he also has his band. I think he does some theater stuff on the side. So
Oh yeah, MTH. Yeah, Cold in July is a really good one. Don John. Yeah. If no one's ever seen that, that's a really good one with him. Yeah, him, Don Johnson. Forget the other guy's name. But yeah, that's a good one for those who've never seen it.
Yeah. I was just sitting here thinking, like, I've never seen 6 Feet Under. I know it was on HBO back in the day.
mm-hmm. Yeah, they were on a roll for a while there. Had nothing but good stuff back to back.
Somebody brought up James Remar, and it's funny that this was brought up because I just watched 48 Hours again today, and that's an amazing movie, man. Just all around. That movie is friggin', it holds up. It's one of the few action movies from that time period that really you could watch anytime. There's only a couple of those for me, like Commando, you know, Predator, that one, Die Hard, Lethal Weapons, you know, shit like that. But like something about that movie in particular is just probably Walter Hill have anything to do with it. It's just so gritty, and like Remar is probably the best part of that movie. And there's a lot of great parts of that movie, including like Eddie Murphy, but he plays a really good, insane sociopathic killer. Which he probably was on drugs in that, so it probably makes sense.
Yeah, him and Sonny Landham.
It's like that other film that he did with Burt Reynolds. Name is slipping my mind right now, but he plays a killer in that as well. Yeah, he's really good as like the heel type character. Sure.
Oh yeah. That Sonny Landham shit killed me though when he came on the screen, because I don't know why, but I just wasn't expecting it. I know he didn't have a lot of dialogue, but he was like, "Hello, sir. My truck broke down back there. Can I get some water?" I was like, that guy's so killer. Okay, we got a super chat here, which kind of coincides with what we're talking about. Top 3 Walter Hill movies. I know 48 Hours is definitely going to be one for me. Let's see. He had some amazing films, man. I have to really think about it for a second. He also did The Warriors.
What the hell?
Where the hell is he?
What the fuck? Did Garrett come in here? What the fuck?
We're all looking forward to Steven Seagal tonight, boy. Shitty Steven Seagal movie.
Is that where CT was at? I was trying to find Garrett.
Yeah, he said, "Come on over."
Some sort of fucking wormhole. That
Well, what happened is I didn't realize that Garrett was live, and I just clicked on it, and I was like, "Oh, I'm in Garrett's stream." What the hell?
So what happened was I wanted to go on early so then I could sneak in before you guys went on. So I told everybody I was the opening act this week because last week you guys went 4 hours. I wasn't going to play that game again.
No.
So I went on earlier, and then I was about to bounce. I'm like, "All right, guys, go check out Deadpit. They're on right now." And then he pops in my thing, and I'm like, "Wait, hold on a second."
It had to be amazing. Just him just like show up in there.
We got a guest in here. He said, "I was like, oh yeah, you got a guest." Well, so here it come, baby.
That's what he meant to do. So
then we
by the way,
we talked for a little bit, and I said, and then we left, and he said, "Just come on over."
Speaking of
What's going
which,
on in here?
Garrett, where the fuck were you last night? They were calling for you and everything. You didn't show.
Dude, I
no
was
show.
watching it, but I was like on my couch and I kept like kind of dozing in and out. And Christian had mentioned to me like earlier that week, like he might want me to pop on, but he didn't send me the link, so I just didn't bother. And then by the time everybody said to come on, he's like, "Oh, come on!" I was like, "I'm already like falling asleep over here," you know. But it was good time.
It was a good time. You should have been there.
You guys were very easy on Brandon though.
Well, I didn't have an issue with Brandon. It's just, just the.
I wanted to hear more about when Ghostface was sitting at the counter.
Ghostface accountant
Twirling his knife around.
I
Listen
wanted
here,
to hear
pal.
more about that. Yeah.
We're going to do your taxes.
defense attorney Ghostface, where he's just like questioning.
So wait, so I didn't see it. So was Ghostface like talking to him?
The whole movie.
Yeah, that was the whole.
Wait,
movie.
Ghostface spoke? Like he was saying stuff.
And
He was doing it.
I'm pretty sure
yeah.
it's Brandon too, and it's like he doesn't do a very good Ghostface.
Well, no, it's
voice.
not just that, but like, in what world does Ghostface have conversations with people?
That fan
It's a whole
film.
different
That-
spin, right?
I mean,
He
you
was-
need to
he
go.
was-
You need to
yeah.
go check it out. Yeah, it's Ghostface 2018.
Oh well, I guess he talks into the thing. What's your favorite scary movie? I guess he
No.
does.
Well, see,
did he-
doing stuff costs money.
No, he
No,
doesn't
this-
use a voice box. He's just like,
He's just talking as a person.
yeah, but
This was
he's
like
trying to sound like
literally-
Roger Jackson, but it,
literally being interrogated by Ghostface.
Interesting.
Okay, so real quick though, top 3 Walter Hill movies, 48 Hours.
Warriors for me for sure is in the top 3.
I'm gonna
Oh,
put
yeah,
extreme.
man.
I'm gonna put Extreme Prejudice in there. I don't know. That movie's amazing.
For me, I'll choose 48 Hours, Southern Comfort, and Last Man Standing.
Oh shit, that's right. Last Man Standing is really good.
Walter Hill. I'm gonna have to look all those up.
He made some fucking bangers.
Banger.
Bill's favorite is Supernova.
Shut your ass.
Well, I have that double bill with Predator Badlands. Supernova.
Are you gonna
know,
start
I
fucking? So you bring up Predator Man? Let's run off the bat, Rambo.
I
That
mean,
what you,
you
gonna
gotta-
do?
You got to say Aliens, right?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hot take. I mean, Warriors is definitely one for sure. I'll say Aliens, but The Getaway with Kim Basinger, I'm putting on that fucking.
He didn't do
list.
Aliens.
Oh, he didn't do Aliens.
James Cameron did.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
Cameron.
What am I
The
thinking?
the director. He did
I'll
Red
say
Heat.
48
Oh, that's a-
hours, dude.
that's
I'll
a
say
good one.
48 hours.
Crossroads, man. Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
shit. You do Crossroads? I didn't even
Yeah.
know that.
With Ralph Macchio.
yeah.
Oh, I like that movie.
He had a stunt guitarist for the whole thing.
So I'm gonna go Warriors, Crossroads. Let's see, Supernova. I don't know. I'll say 48. It's
God.
been probably 20 years since I've seen 48 Hours, but I remember liking that movie. Streets of Fire is one of those movies that I want to like, but yeah, I mean, after
Same.
it's a beautiful looking movie.
It's better an idea than it is a movie to me.
It ruined poor Michael Paray's career. He had to fucking do Saw movies after that.
Crossroads of Britney Spears. I like that one too.
Yeah, he did that.
Sick.
Okay, so something I did want to talk about real quick. How many of us have seen the trailer for the new Evil Dead?
I don't give a shit. I don't know.
You
I've
haven't,
never
you haven't
watched.
seen it?
I haven't seen it. Either, no.
I mean, I would rather just go ahead and watch the movie instead of just torturing myself for 3 minutes just for the hell of it.
Look, man, it looks amazing.
Everybody said it's going to be the scariest one. I mean, so
It
I think
looks
I'll see it
like-
eventually.
outstanding. I couldn't believe it. I was blown away by the quality.
They're full of shit, Garrett.
Oh, it doesn't look good.
It looks just as generic as the last one. There's literally no difference.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
no,
then why is
there
everybody making it seem like this is going to be the best one yet? Like if it just looks like the other one, like it's not
People-
anything different, right?
People are dumb, Garrett. I don't know if
Yeah,
you noticed, but
Pretty much.
Where does this
so.
take place now? Is it in the woods again or no somewhere else?
It's
It's
in a
a-
house.
It's a family reunion at a house middle of nowhere.
Oh.
And one guy has, like, let's say semen on his lips, like dripping on his lips.
Oh
from
yeah,
having
that's
sex.
That's why Uncle Bill likes it then.
oh my god.
He was a spitter, not a swallower.
Oh my god.
He likes to come in and not come on, right?
Oh boy.
Look, buddy, this is a family friendly show. I don't want you talking about cum and shit on here.
But there are maggots in his belly. I'll see it.
Maggot in the
What?
belly willy baby.
I know one thing, there was no color in the movie. It was all saturated. It was like,
I remember in that one Evil Dead movie where that bitch cracks them, fries them eggs with the.
He loves talking about that
Shells and
scene
shit.
better than anything.
God, that's some terrifying shit, man.
She's
What is
over
it
like,
now?
There's nothing
she's
more
over there.
scary than accidentally eating a piece of eggshell in your eggs.
yeah,
But
she's
there-
over with that fucking frying pan. Like, you want it over easy? God, damn it, you want it scrambled?
I don't know. I mean, I think every day the 2013 one looks better and better.
I've said that, and then people argue with me. Most of
Dude,
these two
2013 is
dickweeds
freaking awesome,
down here at the
man.
bottom.
Rise is not great though.
Yeah, Mark, thoughts?
What, you don't like 2013?
No,
Go ahead, Mark.
What?
no.
Oh, that was man, I was blown away when I saw that in the theater. I walked in being like, this is gonna be the biggest piece of shit. And I walked out being like, holy shit.
Same thing with Mark.
Yeah, I just
What do you like?
I'll stick with the original Raimi stuff.
Do you not like
Everything
when,
that they've done so far, it just, like I said, it feels generic. It's just a new age movie that has the name of Evil Dead and there's demons in it. That's what all these movies look like to me. There's no style, there's no individuality. I couldn't really even tell any of these new movies apart. If you just splice them all together, they could just be one long film. There's no heart, no soul to them. No pun intended, by the way.
But it does have Milky Way substances going down his.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, so I'm good.
His wife.
Maybe it's better not to watch the trailer because remember the 2013 one, like that main scene in the trailer, like wasn't even in the movie. We're gonna.
Oh, that's
Like,
true.
that thing, it was
Yeah.
even like in the movie. I was like, that's like the whole trailer of the first one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what was in the other one though was I got maggots in my belly willy. Gotta get them out.
They're crawling up in that baby.
Like
All right,
this
so-
one has the dishwasher scene, like how the previous one had the cheese grater thing.
Yeah.
Seems like they always have to have that kind of moment in the trailer as
And
well.
the other
I
one
guess
had
to help sell it.
had like the little box cutter and slit her tongue.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Exactly.
Hunter's Blood.
Oh,
What
baby.
are y'all?
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that, man. That's huge news.
I'll get it. I'll be getting it.
I'm kind of annoyed by that, man. With shipping and everything, if you buy it off Synap, it's like $75. I'm like, God, man.
We'll save $5 if you get it on Orbit, though. It's $5 cheaper.
I get it. I think it's a little much, and it makes me a little nervous because it just shows like that physical media prices are going up. Because think about it, I don't think Hunter's Blood is as big of an addition as Trick or Treat, and it's already more money, right? Like,
No, I mean, I've never even seen that movie. I don't know anything about it, so it's like,
It's kind of the same price.
I mean,
Isn't
it's
it?
so
right, but I'm worried that like there's no way that that's going to be the same price as Fright Night. Fright Night 2 is gonna be. I bet it's probably going to be $100 because I mean that's going to be a big set, right? Maybe not in
I don't
size, but maybe
I don't
in
know.
what they did with it.
I think it'll be around the same price.
I hope
Unless,
it
like,
is.
is there some, what else is going to make it? I mean, I don't know.
100-page book.
100-page
perfectly
book. Yeah, of course.
People asked me about this in my live just an hour ago, and I kind of put it this way: like, I get it. Do I think it's as a whole it's expensive? Yes. Do I think everything's getting expensive? Yes. But I'm gonna when it comes to Red Shirt and Slippy, and I'm not trying to say this because we know him, but I will give him more of a pass because, dude, what does he give us? 1 to 2 titles a year? To spend that kind of money on
And
a
it's-
company that does that, I would be
to
more
be
excited
fair,
to do that
it's-
because it's movies that I need. Like I need Hunter's Blood in my catalog in my collection. I don't need another edition of fucking Roadhouse anymore. You know what I mean? Like that's the
Yeah.
difference. Like he's giving us. I don't need another edition of Live and Die in L.A. I don't. So I'm not. I don't care. If it's
I
only
bought that,
$40. Like I don't need that anymore. So I'd
I
be more
do.
willing to spend $60-$70 on something that I don't own or that I can say, hey, this is going to be the definitive edition. I'll never have to buy Hunter's Blood again. I'm not going to buy Hunter's Blood again.
And Don May is doing the transfers on these, the remasters.
Well, that's what I was
so
wondering.
you know
too,
it's
like,
going to look great.
is it Synapse setting that price or Felsher? Because I don't know.
That'll be a
but, like,
question we'll have to ask. I don't know.
The other part of it is I agree with what you're saying. Like he doesn't release a lot of stuff. The stuff that he does release is usually stuff that's never been, in print in that kind of format. So I get it, but like what's going to happen when like Prom Night comes out? She's like, is that going to be like same price, like 60?
Probably.
Yes.
But
60?
It would have to be.
So
I mean, if Deadly Spawn was that expensive, Prom Night's going to be up there.
so that's kind of
Yeah.
setting a precedent, like to where it's like everything's going to be $70. Now, fuck, man.
I
Like-
think everything that's going to come in a hard box like that is probably going to be $70. I think anything that comes in a slip is going to be less than that. But they're going to have to decide which ones those are going to be.
Well,
Like, I don't
they-
think that movie he's putting out, the other one, is going to be expensive.
how much was the Jason Goes to Hell documentary? That was a Blu-ray, and that was pretty much a standard Blu-ray.
Like $40, I think. Yeah.
Then you're always going to get people that are going to be like, well, don't buy it then, stupid. Everything's expensive. And I
But
just
you know what?
like,
If
fucking tired of that.
But you don't have to, because Slippy's already you already know that you can wait for a standard down the road. But here's the thing, though: those Hunter's Blood, I'm sure there's a cap, right? He's not just going to keep. It's when they're gone, they're gone. So you can either sit there and on your hands and then regret it if you decide you really want it, or wait for the standard if that's more your style. But again, it's a movie that nobody really has. And it's kind
Does
of
anyone really
disappointing
give
too
a
at the
shit
same
about
time.
Hunter's Blood that much?
I mean, I do, but here's the thing, man. I give a shit about any kind of movie like that I haven't seen. Like any slasher, especially like Blackwood.
Eddie, what?
That'd be a
up,
good
Rambo.
movie.
Blackwoods.
I haven't seen that one.
Backwood slashers.
You guys should do a Blackwood slasher ranking and like
Blackwood
tier list.
slashers. How about that for that'd be a good one. Just call a movie Blackwoods. It'd be a slasher with like
Be an urban slasher.
yeah. But yeah, I care about it just because I've never seen it. That's kind of what Vinegar Syndrome used to do. And like that was why I really enjoyed that gimmick for a while. So it's over with now.
Slippy probably, you know what, he probably was rushing Hunter's Blood because he's like, Living Dead Weekend's coming up. I know I'm going to spend a little
But
money.
here's what I don't
Let's
get.
release Hunter's Blood now.
Yep.
Cash in really quick.
If you're not sure if you'll like it or not, why don't you watch it like for free on YouTube first before you even know if you liked it or not?
Hunter's
Garrett-
Blood's interesting. I don't even know if it's, I don't know. Maybe it's available on YouTube. Maybe it's not. It
is.
was hard to find for a while.
It's
Oh, it
on
is?
Tubi as well, I think.
Really?
Or last time I checked, it was.
Everybody.
So
Here's
well, I
the
want to
thing,
talk about
though.
this too, because people were talking about this on the Discord. Synapse is doing Near Dark. Like they haven't officially announced it. They did an April Fool's joke. That ain't April Fool's. That they're fucking They're not going to promote a movie and say that they're doing it unless they're doing it. And they're doing it. It may be a while, but they're doing it.
It was actually in one of their emails that they sent out that they are like they are working on that. There's something like, we told you it was a joke, but it's not really a joke. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I didn't know if they'd done that or not. And we were kind of told not to, back when that came out, because a bunch of people were like, oh, is that? But I mean,
said,
if you think about it.
Don't say anything. CK's like, they're doing it. Like,
No, I mean, this was months
Yeah,
ago,
this was a
April
couple of
1st.
months ago, man.
this was April. No,
But-
it was March.
The definitive version of Near Dark, the 4K of that one out, that one would be $70-$80 to
Oh,
$100
God, yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, this is nothing against Fellowship or Synapse. It's everybody's doing it. That's just the way of how it is with physical media. That's why I'm out. Unless
And
it's
I
a
get
film
it.
I
It's
absolutely love,
definitely
I'm out.
pricing some people out for sure. And like I said before,
I
it's like
get it,
what
but-
it's doing to me is it's not pricing me out, but I'm being a lot more careful and cautious on what I'm upgrading now, because upgrades to me are very hit or miss. Like I'm not upgrading everything anymore. I'm just not doing it. So, I'm excited for Hunter's Blood. I don't have it, but I'm very picky on what I'm going to get again. A lot of these Scream Factory titles that are coming out, I'm not going to get any of these. Even Arrow, like there's a lot of Arrow stuff I'm not upgrading anymore. And people put in there, well, if Arrow can do hard boxes for 40, then why are these other companies doing for 60? I get it, but what do you guys think? Do you think because it's like Arrow's such a bigger company that they can somehow make money with a $40 release, where like you got Slippy and Don May trying to do everything themselves, and that's why it's like, what do you guys think is the reason that some
I don't
companies can
know.
do it one way versus
Well,
another?
if you're buying it directly from Arrow, it's never that cheap. It's only that cheap on Amazon, and they're getting a great deal by buying who knows how many thousands of them directly from Arrow.
All right, you got that's truth there, because when I bought Turtles, I bought it off I got screwed because I got it on Arrow and it charged me, it was like $100, and then people were getting it like for like 50 like on Amazon, and I was like, shit, I screwed up. I think it was like $80 or something when I bought it. So yeah, Amazon is
okay.
always going to be cheaper.
To me though, like Synapse is more like an Amish furniture company or something. Like they really like put a lot of time and effort into every release that they come out with. And when they come out with something it's going to be amazing. So I feel like just for
And
the
guess what? They ain't no fucking pre-orders. It's there. It's
Yeah.
ready to ship.
yeah,
So I respect that too.
and there's never been any like, as far as I know of, there's never been any quality issues with their discs, have there?
I was thinking the same thing.
So it's like,
mean, the quality control is just next level with them. So yeah, I get it in that aspect.
but yeah,
I mean, I've seen Hunter's Blood. It's okay. Just for me, it ain't worth $70 fucking dollars. That's all. It's okay. It ain't Rituals. It ain't Southern Comfort. It's all right. But it ain't worth $70 to me.
Garrett probably paid $70 for that videotape there.
yeah. All right, we got a super chat. It's time to get kicked in.
Shit.
Here's Bobby's Corner. CK and Uncle Bill pops up. CK says, "We are the space-time pair of ducks, of course. You have violated
What'd
the
I say?
space-time continuum. Break the laws of time travel, well, your universe will be destroyed." Uncle Bill said, "Quack."
Go back in time.
Bobby, don't ever change. I swear to God.
Fair.
Keep sending this shit in.
Thank you, Bobby.
Yes, thank you, Bobby. 15K. Did you want to talk about that? Because this is like a magical moment in our history here.
About goddamn time.
Yeah, it took way too fucking long to get to this point, but we're at 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. Boys, holler if you hear me. Thank you. Thank you.
Golf clap for myself.
Yep. And
Yeah.
I think we got the Planet CHH push for being on the show last night. That was like what put it over the edge.
What's funny is it's like, and I get the impression that there's a majority, maybe not a majority, but there's a good amount of people in that chat that can't fucking stand us. And I kind of got some enjoyment out of being in there.
Really?
I didn't look at the chat. I knew better than look at the fucking chat. I was just like focused on what we were talking about.
I mean, there's always going to be like, here's the thing. You go on somebody else's show, you might get a couple people here and there, whatever. But yeah, that just doesn't really work. I just went on there because it's always a fun time. Christian's
Why, did you
always
see a
been
lot
with
of
us.
people get mad at you or something?
No, I just get the impression that there's a lot of people that it's just a different audience, maybe is what I mean to say.
Mm.
They're just not in, they don't get some of the stuff that we talk about.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like whenever you go on anybody else's show, like when we go on Pizza's show coming up, or when do not look at the fucking chat. Like that's the worst thing you could possibly do.
You
Like-
can look at my chat. They're nice.
I just fucking focus on what's going on because like people are stupid.
My
Like,
chat
it's-
loves you guys.
Tactical Jackal,
Some of
what
them
part of
actually-
Kentucky you from, man? And new subscriber from Kentucky, boy. Hell yeah.
And from what part of Kentucky are you from? But also, though, after the 15,000 on the march to 20,000, there's some other news that came out that I thought was pretty funny. The Melissa Barrera bit
Mm.
related to the Scream movies.
The numbers
And-
lied.
Yeah.
So she basically came out, and it was trashing Scream 7 and saying it wasn't the biggest grossing Scream movie and yada, yada, yada. So somebody had posted this on some Instagram page, and I just went on there and I was like, well, she's right. Scream 7 did suck, but also Scream 5 and 6 sucked. It's got like
Exactly.
100 likes on Instagram.
She
People like,
said that not only did the studio lie about the numbers, but the actors who say yes to Scream 7 crossed some line.
They'll have to live with their decision or something like she said.
What she don't do? Kill them?
Exactly. I'm
Yeah.
like, they're just they're doing their jobs. Like, I don't, she came off very, very jealous and bitter, it seems.
She don't come up to them with like a bomb on her chest. Yeah,
yeah, I think that whole thing with her is kind of crazy. She's possibly one of the most unlikable
People to
people.
9/11.
Well, here's the thing about her that's weird though, is I kind of liked her, and those movies weren't very good. But I always said, and you can go back to the reviews, that I thought she did a good job in those movies. And what was the other movie that she was in? She was even good in that. The other horror movie.
Abigail.
Maybe it was Abigail. I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, she was in that.
But she's a fucking cunt, and I can't stand her now. So
Listen,
What the-
Garrett,
didn't
Garrett's
expect
in
that.
here. Boy, everybody calm down.
Was
God.
it this incident or an instant before when you started feeling that way?
well, okay. Do I think that she should have been fired? No. But move on. God damn it.
Exactly.
And then the protests and all that stuff, right? She was not important to the Scream movies. It's obvious by the box office of Scream 7. And now she's all butthurt about it because they didn't need her. And I mean, boo-hoo, you're fucking care. Who gives a shit? Nev Campbell is the one that people care about, I guess. I mean, just judging by the numbers. But yeah, she needs to get her head out of her own ass. And man, fuck her.
Well, she don't watch herself. She don't
You
mean
know.
that. That's Rachel Zegler.
Yeah,
The
she's
girl
working her
with
way
Snow
that way.
White.
Yeah,
People could
I-
dump on her.
I don't know. People always talking about trying to with 5, 6, or 7. Which one's the better movie? They all are awful to me. Like I couldn't even tell you the difference between any of them, really.
Yeah,
In terms
watching none of them.
And you're honestly, like, if you're a celebrity or if you're in the public eye, shut the fuck up about politics, please. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody watches, your movies or listens to your songs or whatever you do to hear whatever you think about politics, one way or the other way.
Yeah, mostly I would say shut the fuck up about politics, even if you're not in the public eye, because you're not swaying anybody. Nobody
Right,
cares.
on Facebook, especially. Fucking Lord God.
I've never been on Facebook and seen a post from somebody in the opposite kind of direction where I'm like, oh, you know what? That's right. I never thought of it that way. God.
Twitter is way worse.
Oh yeah,
Twitter's
Twitter's awful.
way worse than Facebook.
I don't go on Twitter much.
You're lucky. Maybe Blair will go to OnlyFans next.
That's possible.
Just like topless pics with like scream masks on.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good
Shannon
gimmick.
Elizabeth and Jamie Presley's doing it,
I saw that, yeah, because
Yeah.
Jamie Presley saw Shannon Elizabeth making bank, so she was like, "Fuck it."
but
I'm
they
gonna
ain't going to show anything. It's going to be a big tease. So,
But why
it's-
couldn't
I mean,
they?
they-
They've already
bunch of
showed it.
simps.
Please. Why wouldn't
Sure.
Maybe that they don't want to show the sagging version of their
Oh,
selves
yeah.
at this point.
But isn't it funny? Like, it was all this like you can't look at women in that way because it's so terrible and horrible, and now they're just literally selling their body.
Yeah,
for
was
simps.
Jamie Presley somebody that came out about the Me Too and all that shit?
I don't
think
know.
she
It just
was. I think
Hollywood,
she
like
was
all
one
these
of the
people,
ones
like,
that came out about all that stuff. But I think when she posted that she was doing OnlyFans, it was kind of like she twisted it to be like she's doing it as like a women empowerment thing or something.
That's
I
what
think.
That's what
they're
they
all
all say.
saying. Yeah.
Oh, is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
look at my tits. I'm empowered.
Yeah, that's how you empower somebody. You jerk your titties out.
It's
Okay.
called Easy
I
Money.
just
That's
have
what
to
it's
remember
called.
that for us, our OnlyFans.
That's the crazy thing now about just the online, like, social media thing and everything, right? So you'll just find like, oh, she's kind of a cute girl. She's into horror movies and stuff. And you'll just follow them. And then the deeper that you go into it, you already see that they've got an OnlyFans page, that they do like porn on there or whatever.
That's like every chick I see on Instagram.
All of them, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
It's right in their
Like-
bio. As soon as like you click on it and you just
You-
know what's gonna pop up. Like
You
there's a
can,
link
pay,
only.
yeah, like they've
Or
got
pop out.
the link thing, and if you pay so much, you can see them gargle pee or whatever they do. I don't know.
But
Yeah.
isn't it wild to you that they're making all this money, that there's that many people out there that are just dishing all this kind of money out?
It
I guess
is kind of
that's what's
wild.
I
wild.
do hope they're not gargling pee.
It's
I
just
bet.
crazy to me that there's that many people that are like paying all that money for this kind of stuff. And we're talking about $70 freaking Blu-rays and shit over
I
here.
think there are a lot of really, like, I don't know how to say this, but like really lonely, backwards, messed up
Incels.
people. Yes. That are just like, that's their kind of outlet, is to all that stuff, the OnlyFans and all that.
Who's
And
Oh, go ahead.
I
What
mean,
else- who's
these
the
people are
wrestler that did it?
making like millions upon millions of dollars a year. So there is a huge audience for this stuff.
Mhm.
I just
No doubt.
not sure who the hell is doing that all the time.
Who's the wrestler that did it?
Mandy Rose. Remember, she made $1 million her first
Oh,
month,
yeah.
and, and
I
then
remember that.
all the other wrestlers are like, "Well, when I get fired, I know where I'm going."
Yeah. This is an interesting one though. How y'all feeling about the director's cut of The Devils being restored and released later this year? I think Criterion or Warner Brothers or somebody's releasing that. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I think Warner Brothers, they're the ones that are doing the remaster on it, and then it's the screening of it is what, Cannes Film Festival, is that right? But
That sounds right. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure like about the home. I'm sure, well, it's probably coming from somebody, but I don't know if they've said for sure.
Yeah, they did actually say, I mean, like it is coming out. They're just restoring everything to get ready for that. We've got that movie on the version like where it's got all the shit added into it. And it's I mean,
Now, would it be? Do you have a Blu-ray bootleg there, like kind of thing?
yeah.
Now, is it now? Did you like it that much that you would rebuy it in 4K or no?
No,
Because I'm on the fence too. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to rebuy this. It's fine,
Not-
but
not
Well,
really.
it's a beautifully made movie. It'll
Yeah.
look great in 4K. But yeah, it's
Plus,
not really I wouldn't say it's an
kinda-
enjoyable movie.
No,
No.
I just kind of think I would want to maybe buy it for the history of it, where
I
it's
was
been
thinking
like,
because it's the only real official release is the reason I'd probably get it.
yeah. But it's not like a movie that I would probably go back and watch all the way through again. Maybe one time to see what it's like on that version.
You know, I was talking, this is another bit of breaking news that I haven't seen anybody report on, because like I don't know if too many people really care this much about the movie, but I brought it up numerous times over the years. I was talking to Slippy on his live stream earlier when he was talking about, you know, all the Hunter's Blood, and I had brought up Fortress from, you know, the Rachel Ward Fortress from '85, and I was like, HBO still owns that, right? And he was like, yeah, in the US, but overseas it's being remastered and it's going to come out. So
I bet Umbrella
Oh.
probably is going to do it or something.
that'll be killer.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's a very underrated movie.
Yeah.
$80 with a 100-page book.
Perfectly bound.
Rigid card case or whatever.
Art cards.
Rachel Ward made me hard enough back in the day, but
That's good.
What a statement.
Put that quote on the box.
I think that'd be so great if they put that on the back of the 4K. Quote CK from Deadpit.
she made me wake up and go, whoa.
Oh, fuck. Put a donut on it. Bullseye so hard. Yeah. So what else though, Garrett? What do you got? What's going on? What were you
Nah,
talking about
man,
over there in
I got some pickups I was talking to people about, and then I was just answering some questions in the chat. But I just released what'd I do yesterday? Oh, a Scream Factory video. I did a Bonkers 80s horror video recently, if you guys want to check it out. Then I did that Rad Company video with Dinosaur Dracula, which is getting like crazy feedback. So
Is that his? Do you think that's his legit personality, or is that kind of just a gimmick?
oh, I think it's legit. I think it
Okay.
was he was a hard person to get to do that show. And I even know his co-host, and you know, his co-host has been wanting to do the podcast in video form and for years, and he's been really hesitant on it. So it's the first time I'd ever talked to Matt personally, and I asked him to do the show multiple times. He even read it like on the thing, because he's like, I was kind of a dick, dude. Look at all the times you've messaged me about it, and I ignored you. Through the years ago, I don't know how to say no politely, but you know, I caught him at the right place at the right time. I could tell that he was trying to evolve his brand a little bit, because he was starting to be more in his pictures and doing videos on Instagram, and he never used to do that stuff. So that's when I reached out thinking that, okay, if he's looking to do this and he's getting himself out there more as a face, then maybe he'll actually do it. And I think that was right place, right time. But you know, a lot of people really like it. He's just been around forever, man.
I would be
started his
curious
blog in
where he
2000.
stores all of this shit.
He said it's just
he's-
everywhere. He said his apartment's
Evidently.
like Pee-wee's Playhouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's definitely an OG, which was good to kind of get him on. That he's still doing it. He does it full time still, and he doesn't even have a YouTube channel. He does it full time on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And
I thought he had a YouTube. Did he have one at one time?
he had one. Yeah. He would
Okay.
post like randomly where he'd dress in like a Dracula outfit and like showcase like Halloween decorations around Halloween time. But like it was never anything that he did regularly. But yeah.
And who was this again?
Have you ever seen the account Dinosaur Dracula?
Dinosaur Dracula.
He posted like a lot of nostalgia, like
Food and stuff like that.
yeah,
and-
marketing material and stuff from back
Yeah.
in the day.
And his stuff's still up, right?
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah, he's
look
a-
him up then.
Yeah, he's on
Dinosaur
Facebook,
Dracula. Okay.
Instagram. Yeah.
Cool.
It's incredible some of the stuff that he has. Did you see? He's like, like we're talking about this, like, oh, I just got this Hunter's Blood, like VHS, like good quality, and he'll do a video and be like, oh, I just got this sealed bag of old Boise's chips from 1988. It's like, where does that come from exactly? Like, how does that even exist in the world anymore? We're talking about like VHS tapes. and
Well, that's
he's
why I
talking
like watching
Still,
the is it LA Beast, the YouTube?
People
'cause
ask
he'll-
me, I don't know who that is, but people said to me, you should try to get LA. And I was like, I don't know who that is.
Oh man, he's fucking hilarious. But he
Is he the
buys
guy
that
eats
shit
the
and eats
canned
it.
food? Oh, my brother told me about him. He eats the canned food or something.
He eats whatever, like old candy, old potato chips. He was the
Where
one
does-
that
where
brought
do
back
people find old food. Like, where is old
eBay,
food
I
anymore?
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He-
still, who's got 30-year-old canned food in their house?
I'd say you'd be surprised.
His video was the one that was responsible for getting the Crystal Pepsi back because he bought like a 30-year-old bottle of Crystal Pepsi and like guzzled it and vomited everywhere in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's wild.
Real quick, we haven't talked about this in a while. This thing made like $1 million, I think. The Fangoria Compendium.
They finally closed it for, I think it was like earlier today or yesterday or something like that. The Kickstarter thing. So yeah, I mean, I backed it and I never back Kickstarter stuff.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm excited for it.
Looking
Yeah, it
forward
looks cool.
to getting it. When the hell's it coming out, by the way?
I don't know.
With the
It's going-
Kickstarter stuff, it's kind of up in the air, right? Usually.
Probably like 8 years.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, hey, shit.
Well, they definitely got the funding to do it.
Hey, I'll bet it comes out sooner than Gator Bait.
Probably.
Probably does.
Yeah.
Did you see? I hate to go back on the TerraVision stuff, but did you see the video that about shoestring slashers too?
Yeah.
I did see part of it. Yeah.
No.
No.
It was very interesting because, and again, I hate sounding like this, but okay, so everybody's already frustrated because they're waiting, right? So like that's already a thing. So then it's like, hey, we got the shoestring slashers part 2 is coming, blah blah. It's gonna be coming soon. We just got them in. Just a heads up, it's really tight. Like you can't really get it out good, so you have to kind of like pull it out. But
Well,
the
it
poster,
was
you can't put the poster inside because it doesn't fit. So the poster is just gonna have to hang out outside. But if you guys rip the slips trying to get these out because it's really tight, we don't have any to replace them.
No
so just a
backup
heads up. And it's
slips.
like, wait, how is that? That's not a good sales pitch.
No.
Like
That's
that's,
horrible.
terrible. Like you're
Well,
making
this
it
was
seem like
the-
this like possibility to like wreck this thing, and then it's be like, oh well, sorry. Like it's just over. Like why is it so tight then?
Here's the thing. Well, it's the '90s nightmare set for that one, and then the shoestring slashers is the same design. So it's going to be the same
so
way.
whatever it was was just not a good. It was just not a good representation of like, hey, let's get excited. This is here. It's kind of like, hey,
Don't
just so
fuck
you
it
know,
up.
It didn't come out the way we wanted it to. By
That's
the way, So the
exactly what that
poster ain't gonna
sounds
go
like.
in.
Yeah. Without saying it, he's basically saying, hey, like we kind of jacked this up. Just be careful.
Wasn't there another one that was like hard to get out of the box?
Oh, it's
with-
fucking the one from Vinegar Syndrome. It was that damn. I probably can't even get out of the box right now. So again, where is it? It was.
Yeah, it must have been you that mentioned it to me. Like I can't remember what
yeah,
it
I
was.
did a video on it. Then people are sending me pictures of theirs all ripped and shit. Let me try to see which one. Where the hell is it? Oh, right here. Don't
I do
breathe further.
love-
Oh, it's gonna come out now because because I took there was a slip on this one too that fit in this box. So like this comes out now because I took the slip cover off. But there was a slip on this that went on top of here. It was awful. Like I could not get this thing out. Like you watch my video, I was trying as hard as I could to get this out. I had to rip the top open and push it to come out.
In the slip.
But like, what's the matter with this? This is fine, right?
Yeah,
They had a
that would have been
secondary
fine.
slip on this. So I don't know.
They
Or
overthink
they learn.
shit. It's like the fucking box set thing that they're doing. They've got each of those movies has its own fucking slip cover inside of the damn slip case.
That's why it's so hard to get it out of there.
Stupid. Like, who gives a shit? They're just wasting more money on that shit. They could have charged the same amount and just.
I think
who cares?
if you're gonna do that, let's just go all the way with it. Make it like one of those Russian nesting dolls, and you have like a slip cover inside of a slip cover inside of a hard box inside of like
Well,
a
what is the first shoestring slasher one?
fucking steel book inside of a.
The funny thing is, I've got the shoestring
Add some on
slasher, but
it.
I don't even remember if it had the first one was
Yeah,
like that.
I mean, it's dude. This is the first one. It's got look. They all come out. They're all in slips. The posters in there. There's no problem here. Why? What happened?
They
Okay,
probably have a new.
were
company
any of
doing
those
that.
films good in that set?
No.
Basement
No.
Jack, bro. What do you know about Basement Jack?
No, Garrett. That's what I know about it.
What about Phantom Brother?
Basement
My
Jack.
point is, okay, if none of them were good, why would you buy the second one just to get all bad movies?
I don't know.
again?
I know one of them I was excited for because it had that movie Night of the Dribbler, and I wanted it.
Oh, okay. That's not really separately?
Let me tell you something, Basement Jack. I have a Code Red DVD. I think the only way to get it was in that set, I believe.
Oh,
You know, Hulk Hogan could have cut a hell of a promo on that box set.
Actually, this is
Thanks
kind of
for
like a
Jack.
Hulk Hogan box.
Phantom
Look,
Brother.
this is Phantom Brother and Basement Jack. He says
Phantom Brother.
that's one of those.
Let me tell you
Blackwood
something, Phantom
movies,
Brother.
right?
Let me tell you something, Basement Jack. Like this is definitely a Hogan set for sure. I think the third one in here is called Yappa Pie. Right here, Yappa Pie.
Yeah.
It's a Yappa Pie Indian strap match, brother, with Phantom Brother. And
Phantom Brother, Basement Jack, and Yappa
Fa-
Pie.
Phantom
Idiot
Brother.
didn't they have a Yappa Pie strap match or something like that?
Yeah, that's
Legit
what I
with
thought.
Hogan. Yeah.
Yappa Pie. Remember
Yappa
everybody
Pie,
kept saying he
Phantom
sounded
Brother.
like he was saying apple pie strap match or whatever. Gotta
Is
get
that
you
a
apple
Blackwood
pie strap match,
slasher?
brother.
Blackwood slasher. Is that a, yeah.
Gotta get you
Oh,
in that
Bill, you
Blackwood
missed a Bobby
slasher,
super
brother.
chat.
Oh fuck. I can't do that. Hold on.
Can't do that. It's against the wall.
Phantom Brother, dude. That's insanity.
Phantom Brother, man. I gotta let my head air out. a
I
little bit.
guarantee I bet if we did some research, we probably could have got a clip of him talking to the Kiss Phantom and say, listen, Phantom Brother, you're going to be me and you tonight. Like, I bet we could find a clip.
It's gonna be me, you, and Basement Jack in a Yappa Pie strap match.
Basement Jack.
Hey,
Well,
Phantom
no,
Brother,
Locke,
is
you
you
got
gonna be
a
in the
point. You
basement,
got a
Jack.
point. You're asking people who have a hoarding problem why they need stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, where the hell is this? I can't find the super chat.
can't
it's up there.
It's you, me, and
You're the host.
Phantom Brother.
Oh my god!
basement,
You
Jack.
gonna start your shit this early into this, Rambo? Fuck!
Early, we're 50
I don't see it
minutes
either.
in.
Give me a second. Damn.
This one right here, I found it.
Lady at
He
the
had help.
end credit said, "Hey Matt, we got a special
Hey
boy.
there.
Yeah, we got a special boy that want to see you, Matt." Matt said, "It isn't my stepson, Gary."
Okay.
I advised him to
advised-
stay away from me. Lady said, "Nope, it's your son Anthony, Daddy."
I know I'm old, but I'm not that old.
Oh shit! That's
Hey guys,
hey guys.
Oh my God.
Guys.
Somebody ring the bell so he can come to life.
Immortal Nightmare wants the movie. What's going on with that?
No movie tonight. No, I'm not doing it.
The
damn.
Eagles. Yeah, I like the Eagles. You
Look
don't
at
like
that
the Eagles, Uncle Bill? What the fuck's
I-
wrong with you?
Look, man, I just hate the Eagles.
are you the dude?
He's related to one of the damn Eagles.
Glenn Fry,
Who?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Wait, who is?
Uncle
me.
Bill.
he has
Really?
the jersey.
It's the
My
late
cousin.
great Glenn Fry, brother.
Wear that jersey at Living Dead weekend. The Glenn Fry jersey. Walk around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when is Living Dead weekend again?
You talk about the
like a
band,
month.
the no, the Philadelphia Eagles. It took me a second there. I was like, what the fuck?
So tell me, Mark, are you doing Living Dead weekend? I keep hearing, I saw the post. So try to get your ass there.
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah, I mean it's still up in the air for me. I'm leaning.
You might
towards
go.
them
You
still.
gotta go, dude.
I want to. If it wasn't like a 20-hour drive, yeah.
We'll use the private jet. You'll be there in like 2 hours.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Got to get
You
it
can't
fueled up.
use planes. It hurts them.
Gas is expensive.
God only knows
Yeah.
what kind of fucking car Mark's got. He's probably got like some sort of supersonic engine that'll go 300 miles.
I didn't
an
even
hour.
think about that. Like it would take me. Oh my god,
The gas
if
is
I
fucking
did,
insane.
it's
right now, dude.
$100 to fill up my tank. So
Okay, so that means he has some kind of a
But
beast
get your
car,
butler
because
to drive
I have
it.
a
Not
beast-
really.
He doesn't have a beast up car.
I mean, gas is just fucking expensive.
Oh, I
man.
know it's $5 here,
Yeah.
for the cheapest one. So, like my car to
And I
fill it,
don't-
it's like 50.
yeah, I don't even use the cheap one. That's another thing.
Oh, he's got something over there. What do you got?
It's
You
just
don't like a
Wrangler.
watered down gasoline.
Personal
What,
oil
Wrangler?
field.
Wrangler Unlimited. So
Sick,
yeah, it's-
dude. He's rocking the Wranglers.
But I fucking rocked a minivan to work today, so fuck you all. I just paid $78, filled it up yesterday.
Is the
right
Wrangler
before
all blacked out, Mark?
Of
Tinted
course.
and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. What color is the Wrangler?
It's all black.
Yeah.
No, with the black tint? Dude,
Yep.
sick.
Of
I love
course,
it.
it's black.
It's probably got a fucking
Jesus.
swimming pool
What's
in
that
the
mean?
back.
No white.
Oh,
You know how like people back in the day used to put like a name like on the top of their windshield, like they would have like letters. Does yours it says Black Woods or whatever like on the top? Like going
Black.
No, you know what his says on it.
I'm a stunt man. Motherfucker stunt man. Motherfucker stunt man. I'm the man with the cash. I'm a stunt man. Motherfucker stunt man.
That would be sick.
I hope you ride around to that song and amp yourself up, Mark. I really do.
no. It's actually my second one.
He's got 2 Wranglers. tinted
Second
out.
one.
Wrangler. The other one got totaled with me in it.
Mm.
So that
With
not
you
a
in
fun
it?
Experience. Yeah, I got T-boned and yeah,
Oh
it was
my
a
God.
pretty bad accident.
Mm.
How long ago?
2017.
I know how that goes.
Yeah, it was,
Did you get to at least sue the shit out of somebody and get some more money?
No, I wish I should. I should have. I really should have, because none of it was my fault. But the fucking cop that was there, like, put me. So when they do the report for an accident, they put the person that's at fault as the first person, and they put me as the person that was at fault. Even though I didn't hit anyone, somebody hit me, and then when they T-boned me, they flipped me over and sent me sliding down the street. And then their car spun out and went into oncoming traffic and hit 2 other cars in the oncoming lane on the other side.
Damn.
So it was pretty crazy.
Damn cop was profiling.
Yep.
Profiling was wrong.
That's
Probably.
a whole long story I could go into about how the person that did hit me did a bunch of shady stuff and got out of paying anything, but they got paid from my insurance company. And I don't want to get into it. It's a long, fucked up story.
I think if you would have said you sued the shit out of them and then that's why you've got all this money, it would have probably made a lot more sense at the end of the day.
Everybody knows why
I
he's got
should.
that money.
I'm a hard worker. That's why I go to work like everybody else.
Okay.
Hard working rebel. It's just for one
Inside
person in here.
joke.
All right.
Y'all ready to start this commentary, bull?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, this is my chance to jet.
Yeah,
then.
I'm getting out of here too. Fuck
Now,
you.
what the fuck?
I gotta work
You
in the
don't
morning.
get- I don't give a fuck. You're both gonna sit in here. And
I
watch
gotta
this
work in
stupid
the morning,
Saw movie
too.
Now,
No, you don't.
neither
I
one
got-
of you.
I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna be working
Those
on a nap.
bitches just come in here and then leave fine.
What the
No, I
fuck
don't
are you all
blame 'em.
watching? I've never seen the movie, so I mean, I wouldn't have anything to say about
It's
it.
called
It's-
Against the Dark. Or,
Seagal's first horror movie.
yeah.
I bet that'll be killing.
Thankfully, his only horror movie, I think.
It's
Is it his
not.
only horror movie?
It's not his only horrible movie, I bet.
No.
No.
All right. Well, check out Garrett over at Born to Be Rad and
Thanks,
give him
guys.
some money and shit because Lord knows he needs it. And
Yeah,
also,
Spend a lot of money flying down to freaking and
mhm.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we're going to be bringing some copies of Into the Pit to Pittsburgh as well. If anybody needs one, let us know. Or if you want to go to indepitthemovie.com and get your copy today, baklava.
So anal, ass, have fun.
Did be.
Thanks,
Big
boys.
blue
Enjoy the
grass.
show.
Go big ice. Go
Later, guys.
big ice.
ice.
Y'all have a good one.
Say
Sure.
Later.
So now that we're getting ready to start the movie, we'll lose about half.
Yeah.
But see, the ones that stay are the diehards, and I respect that. I respect you, people that are staying to watch this movie.
We'll see how diehard they are once the movie starts.
I'm looking
That's the
forward to
real test.
You shouldn't be.
So we're gonna have to get this started because we're already an hour in. It's
Yeah.
gonna be fucking a 2.5 hour show right now. Okay, so on the screen that I'm in here, where do we want to start this some bitch at? There's the infect screen. Is that where we want to start?
Now, is it when all the words on screen or when the first word's on screen or
It's just when the first word's on the screen, then it like explodes or something.
okay, yeah, there'll be more words. Okay,
All right, guys.
unpause there.
So, just to let everybody know, this is Against the Dark, the Steven Seagal movie. It is on YouTube apparently. So, if you want to watch
It is on YouTube. If you want to find it, just type Against the Dark Steven Seagal 2008. It is from a YouTube user called K-San, Ksan, hour and 33 minutes and 50 seconds. So like for me, I'm like 6 seconds in. That's when the towels will explode after Infect, which is funny because it says it's a vampire movie, but it's really a zombie movie.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like they seem like zombies, but
Well, real quick, like because it was supposed to be a zombie movie, but Seagal doesn't like zombies, so they just say vampires even though they're zombies.
This is bound to be amazing.
It's really
All right.
bad.
I wish it was.
Well, why the fuck are we watching it then?
It was requested. They requested this.
Well, fuck them. I'll refund their money. Fuck it. No, I'm just kidding. So here we are. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1 at that screen.
Yeah.
Against the Dark with Steven Seagal in 3, 2, 1. Hit play. You should see Infect. And then
I'm glad they had the description up there for 0.8 seconds, so you can't read it.
Mhm. Oh Lord. Oh God, it looks like a damn Saw movie with this editing.
That's what I was gonna say. This film looks like every movie from the mid 2000s, especially the Saw movies. Every scene that's edited seems like it's the quick flash and the speed up the frames and cut to something else bullshit.
By the way, for those who go back and pay attention, some of those crowd shots were from Ghostbusters 2.
You kidding me?
Nah, like not all of it, some of it was stock footage.
So real quick as we get into this movie, like what happened to Seagal here? I mean, this is
Real quick-
2009, right? Like, so
Real quickly, we did do a super chat. Thank you, Crease.
I hope you're doing well, Matt.
We're watching this, so no. Thank you.
He's not doing
But
well.
get to your question, Seagal, as a guy who talks trash about him a lot, I love his early work.
Mm-hmm.
I love Above the Law. I love Out for Justice. he's always been an egotistical person. It went to his head more so when he directed On Deadly Ground. Look at this fucking editing. You can't tell what's going on. It's just flash. It's
That's all he does the whole movie as well.
Yeah,
from
well,
what
I mean, they
remember.
can't really show him because that would be embarrassing, I'm sure.
He just walks the whole time.
can't
with the
move.
sword. That's it.
he can't fucking move. He's too fat.
It reminds me of that Scott Steiner promo. He's fat.
Yeah.
Talk about Samoa Joe.
But yeah, the ego just got too much for him. On Deadly Ground did not do well. His films, like The Glimmer Man, started not doing well. Warner Brothers dumped him. And then when he got direct to video, he got lazier and lazier. There's films where he doesn't do his own dub. There's films where it's not even his own voice. There's films where there's a ton of stunt doubles that's supposed to be him. Even go up and down stairs, he'll be a stunt double. Like you mentioned,
Well,
there
I
are
mean-
fight scenes where he's sitting on his fucking ass doing a fight. Every
So-
lazy thing.
I guess his name just carried enough still kind of weight that he could just do nothing and it would carry a movie at this point around 2009.
In particular, overseas
Yeah.
bought these films hook, line, and sinker for a lot of money. That's why a lot of these films were made in different countries, not just because it was cheaper, but because they would just buy the film and already get it financed. And then there's literally 1 year where he made like 6 movies in 1 year.
I noticed too, he's a guy that over time, like all these stories slowly kind of leaked out about him, and you started to really get like an idea of who he was, just all the stuff about him hurting stuntmen and then not Mark, but like stuntmen in general. And like him just being completely humorless and a dick to everybody. And I guess there's allegations of like sexual assault and shit like that, kidnapping, all this other stuff. So yeah, just basically not a good person altogether.
To everybody except Michael J. White.
Well, yeah, I mean that makes sense.
I just saw a clip of him today talking about Seagal. Somebody was asking him about working with him on Exit Wounds, which came out 8 years before this. I believe that was 2001. And that was actually a pretty good hit for him. And I guess that was the last. That was the last theatrical film of his, right, Rambo? Exit Wounds.
Rambo.
Yeah.
Was Exit Wounds his last theatrical film?
No, he did one after called Half Past Dead.
I could have sworn that was straight to DVD.
No, that was in theaters because I didn't go, but I saw the Marquee in theaters. Like
Okay.
that was in theaters, and then that film bombed so badly.
Yeah, that was the year after, right?
And then technically he was in Machete, and that was in theaters.
Oh yeah.
Or he didn't want Machete to kill him, so he decides to stab himself.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because no one can beat me, so I have to stab myself.
Isn't he one of those guys that had in his contract that he couldn't like die or lose or something like that?
Yeah.
That's very present in this film too, because he does not lose a fight in this movie. He never falls down. Like he just walks with a sword, killing zombies or vampires, whatever.
Yeah, if you watch enough of these movies, almost every one of them has some kind of meme. Like there's one that I forget the name of it, but you see his dashboard, and one section is McDonald's fucking
Rock and roll McDonald.
right there on the dashboard.
Yeah.
There's a film called Kill Switch where he kicks a guy, but the guy goes out the same window 10 times because of the editing. Every film, man.
All right, so I got a question for y'all. Out of
Yeah.
these guys that are like former, action stars, who had the best straight to DVD career? Bruce Willis, Van Damme, Steven Seagal.
Easily Van Damme, because at least I can point to JCVD was pretty good, I thought. Replicant was interesting because he'd have to play like a serial killer as well as like his clone. Weight of Death was a good revenge film. At least he had a couple winners. Bruce Willis,
Abysmal stuff.
yeah,
That
his mind was gone. I hate to say it, but
Yeah.
you could tell.
Well, there was stories there towards the end before he like let it be known that he was just wearing an earpiece, and they were just feeding him his lines, and he would just say whatever, and like because he couldn't remember any of them, couldn't memorize them.
Well, from what I understand now, he doesn't even remember big parts of his life. He
Yeah.
doesn't remember like films he did. He's really bad. So
Mhm.
I have a feeling he's within 5 years not going to be with us. Hate to say it, but I mean, that's what it seems like.
Yeah, I think the last post his family put out was that he was not doing better. I think for a while it was touch and go and they had hope, but he's steadily on the decline, unfortunately.
Now, this one guy with the walkie-talkie, he's actually The Rock's cousin,
He looks like him.
and he's a double as well. He doubles The Rock,
Oh.
but yeah, he's The Rock's cousin.
Craig, I did actually order that. I said I wasn't going to, and then I just kind of gave in. So Lord forgive me.
It's only a matter of time before he shows up in WWE, I'm sure. Like all the rest of his cousins.
And one of the many funny things about this film is that a group of people go into this hospital, but then they can't find out how they get out of the hospital when they just came into the hospital.
Yeah.
So half the film is them literally wandering around the hospital.
They must have had access to one set. They were like, we got to keep everybody in here.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with a lot of these direct-to-video films is they cast people you don't know, and then they're just very bland. And so, unlike films back in the day where you mentioned like 48 Hours, Sonny Landham, James Remar, interesting characters, actors. It's not even this time period. When you guys were doing the show, you guys would get films every week to review, and I'm sure there's many films like this where it's just cast that are just very bland or very
that's usually like, aside from of course like the budgetary constraints of a lot of those movies, the biggest problem is like the acting is just they just get vanilla people that have done some sort of local theater and they put them in these movies, and it's awful.
But is it interesting, like even back in the day when you had low budget, like say Basket Case, at least they'd be maybe interesting? Is it just because the director knew of an environment to cast those people that these people even in this area didn't have or didn't know? Or
some of those movies I feel like are kind of like lightning in a bottle kind of situations where you just got like a really weird, quirky guy and you put him into an environment that like that director knows really well, like New York for Hen and Lauder, and it just comes out looking realistic because that guy is really kind of like that. And it's like a really quirky kind of environment. And all these weird stage players that were in that movie that, some of it sometimes clicks, but most of the time what you get is shit like this that we're watching, where it's just like everybody looks basically the same. Nobody's interesting. Like there's no character arc or development, and you just don't care.
Yeah. Characters going through the motions.
Yep.
I mean, most of this movie that I remember is just them wandering through the same hallways.
That's all I remember too. Same with Seagal, and I remember one scene like he tries to emote, and it's so bad.
So I'm noticing that he's not been in this a lot yet either. So I'm assuming they only had him for probably like a day, probably.
Definitely.
I
Even
think
though he's a producer on the movie.
in total he's only in this like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Immortal Nightmare, it does feel like Diary of the Dead. Although you've got it spelled Dairy of the Dead, which would also be a killer movie.
This had a bigger budget, though, I'm sure. $7 million. Oh.
$6 million budget.
Yeah, it says $7 million here, but either way, either one is too much money for this.
I need to go back and watch Diary of the Dead, though. That's a movie I haven't seen since the first time I watched it, I don't think. I'm sure it probably doesn't get better, but I just go back and like watch.
And this is one of those films that the monsters, there are no rules. So, like, one for some reason was filing their teeth, but nobody else does that.
Mhm.
Later on, one talks when none of them talk. Some of them
So
are
that's
like,
probably script stuff, right? Like nobody really knows what the hell they're doing. Norbit. Somebody said when we doing Norbit.
Jeez.
hopefully never.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just me. This is on my taste. I'm not big on movies where they saturate the color so much.
No, I'm not either. Because this looks, I swear to God, I was watching Saw on Netflix earlier, and this looks exactly like a Saw movie.
Yeah,
I mean, that green,
hmm
saturated look, it's exactly like that. That
And-
must have been what was popular right around this time that they were kind of basing this off of.
yeah.
Nope, there he is.
And there that he's gone.
Well, he's just walking. You got him in the shadows because Lord knows you don't want to see him. That leather coat can't even help him. It's not even going to hide the 6 asses he's got coming out there.
But yeah, I mean, there's a reason why he now lives in Russia.
Yeah.
Because-
This is the longest hallway walk in the history of film. Oh,
Get ready. It's never going to end. That's all they do.
which again, it's ridiculous because, like, what is their goal? Is their goal to leave? They could have gone the way they went. Is their goal to fucking?
what
Like,
is their goal?
The movie doesn't know.
Well, their goal is to leave, but according to Seagal, at one point, his goal is to hunt, or something like that. Hunt and kill.
No, I haven't seen Holcomb.
I'd like to see it because a lot of people are saying that it's really good, but I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet. That and Obsession, I've heard, are pretty good.
I'll watch a movie with Seagal if he's playing a spastic going around flailing himself in his arms and whacking people. Yeah.
Oh, Zuniga, trust me, it's boring as hell. And Martino, about 14 minutes and 40 seconds around there. You're not missing much. Yeah, it's like the same hallway over and over again. They can't get out of this hallway. It's like Stinnemering. They can't get the fuck out of the room.
The goal might be to pad out the story. Yeah.
Like certain fan films.
Has he made any good direct video films?
I mean, I don't know if I say the word good. Urban Justice is kind of fun because he just beats everybody up, mostly black people. Pretty much,
This
if you watch Steve Stone beat a bunch
Damn.
of black people. Urban Justice.
I can't believe they did that.
So Urban, is he in the hood? Is
Yeah,
that the premise? Okay.
yeah, that's why. So he beats up the hood.
He beats up the hood.
So go in the hood.
Yeah.
I never had Seagal's energy drink. I missed out on that.
Why the hell does everybody have an energy drink? And some remember Flair had an energy drink.
Mhm.
Like everybody, like that's kind of like a dying celebrity gets an energy drink.
So is this Predator now? What's going on with all the hanging bodies upside down? I didn't know
Mhm.
zombies did that.
I mean, I didn't know vampires did that either.
Are these fucking vampires or zombies? Like I still have yet to figure that out.
Hybrids, both.
Well, yeah, the director wanted zombies, but Seagal's like, I don't want to do a zombie film. So then they just wrote vampires, but they didn't change anything. Seagal was known to do that. There was I don't know if people remember Anthony Hickox, who did
Yeah.
Waxwork.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
He did a Steven Seagal film, sadly, and he said it was the worst experience he had in his life. It was supposed to be a horror film. It became submerged. It's supposed to be like The Thing, been like a submarine. And then Seagal's said yes. And then in the middle, he said, I don't want to do a horror movie. I don't want to do a monster movie. So then they became just weird agents who were mind controlled or something, even though this stuff was happening.
That sounds like something he would do too.
It's like he did Attack Force, and it was about aliens, but then he's like, I don't want it to be about aliens. So even though there's a scene where someone's eyes blink like Men in Black, like they blink the other way, they're just super soldiers like CIA, FBI.
Get on the map.
Popeye's chicken.
Popeye's chicken.
I wish we had Popeye's chicken.
Can I imagine Hal Holbrook in a buddy comedy with Steven Seagal? No. Be honest with you, no, I can't. What about Boyd Holbrook? Same movie.
Could be. Nothing conspicuous about this. And then Seagal had quite a few films like this where they would hire someone to do the action because Seagal was too lazy to do it. So he'd stand there, let the other guy do the fighting. So, I mean, he even did a film with Stone Cold Steve Austin where that happened, where Steve Austin did all the fighting and Seagal just stood there. Forget what it was called, but
He's
no,
got
I
a ton
have.
of those movies as well, straight to DVD. Austin.
Oh yeah, that's true. I've not seen Killing Gunther.
oh, that's a Arnold Schwarzenegger film, direct to video.
I remember that not being good too.
The two Anthony Hickok films that I remember are Hellraiser 3 and Waxwork. Those are the ones where I like both of those movies.
Yeah.
I think Waxwork is one of my favorite, like, I don't know what you call it, like cult kind of films that not a lot of people know about, or
Yeah. Like Warlock too.
Yeah.
It's another good movie.
Yeah, Watch 1 and 2 are good. I also like Hellraiser 3. I even like a Full Eclipse werewolf film he did with Mario Van Peebles and the girl from Lethal Weapon 2.
the chick that was with Mel Gibson in that.
Yeah.
I've never seen her in anything else. I didn't to my knowledge.
Yeah, I think it was HBO movie. It's like cop investigating these cops, and he finds out these cops are actually werewolves. Or go out like vigilante justice at night.
Holy shit. Speaking of which, since we're just watching people like sit around and shit right now, I went back and watched Bad Moon the other day, and I was like, I didn't realize how much of that movie is just fucking absolutely nothing happening but Eric Bray just sitting around fucking like talking and going back and forth with that kid and stuff. I mean, there's not a lot of werewolf in that movie.
No.
Now the scenes of the werewolf are good, and the practical effects and everything are good, but it's mostly just
It's all a build up to that final act.
him walking back and forth from the house to his camper to fucking talking.
Which one is
and-
Eric Braden?
Oh, what's his name? Eric Perret or
Oh, Michael
Perry or-
Perret.
Michael Perret.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I thought it was Eric Perret. Who fucking knows?
I just want to make sure I was
Yeah, it's the
remembering
main guy. Yeah.
okay. Michael Perret.
Oh, he's going to take a shit right in the middle of all this. That's good.
Yeah, you always do that when there's, zombies or vampires or both around with no protection.
I don't give a fuck how it's pronounced, buddy. Michael Pear. How about that? We're really getting in deep with these characters, though.
Mhm.
Really getting some good stuff.
Are we? Are we
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Say something, Mark.
I'm just waiting for this guy to do drugs. That's all I remember about him. Remember, he's the drug guy. He does drugs the whole time.
Is he like the guy at your job?
No, he's actually worse. This guy.
Eh.
Yeah, this is one of those films that you will consistently have characters do stupid upon stupid stuff, like separate. There's a part later on with that little girl, I swear to God, she just sits on the ground and goes to sleep.
Well, I mean, they wanted to keep the audience excited. You know,
Remember that? That's the scene with the PDF zombie, where he's like, you know what I'm talking. He's like fondling her or whatever. He
Oh,
doesn't
my
kill her,
God.
but
Look forward to that.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's a zombie that acts nothing like any other zombie. Now, I think Mark's already
No,
seen this,
I've
right?
seen it before. Yeah.
It's been a long time, like me.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Bill, the Forgotten Jelly Boxes. They're not as good. Like, I've got a couple of the Forgotten Jelly sets, but the Arrow sets are actually, in my opinion, quite a bit better, and depending on which set you get, considerably better.
Much better. Yeah, the Forgotten Gialli ones are hit and miss for sure. Every now and again, you'll get a gem in there. I haven't got the new set, but I do want to check it out just because it's 90s Giallo films. And for the most part, those are somewhat harder to come by.
I love it when he does this shit right here. You get to have sex with Kelly LeBrock back in the day, but Steven Seagal coaches you through it, and you got to do exactly what he says. Are you in?
No.
I can only imagine like what he would say. Eat a carrot.
Yeah, I'll take a pass on that.
This reminds me of a really bad episode of Walking Dead. It's kind of the same vibe.
Yeah.
I love how like they cut them for only like 10 seconds and they just leave.
I think he probably just walked around about 500 feet and they used that like 27 different times. Like, and just
I bet they
ended
did.
Can you think of what was like the most egregious one that you remember where like on the DVD cover they say it stars this person or this person's in it, but you watch it and it's just such
there's a lot like that.
rip off, like lie.
One of them that I can think of right off the top of my head is the Ripper.
Oh,
Because Savini's only in it for about 3 minutes at the very end, but he's on the cover. Like, he's the main character.
Yeah.
now what's funny is that earlier in the film, the other survivors said they were there for months, but yet all these zombies are still around, and I just didn't attack them for those months, and the power's still on in the hospital, and all this food is fine. I mean, the food actor may be dipped, but all the I'm thinking too much, son.
This
More than
music
the
does
rest of it.
not fit this film.
The music.
Yeah, just the music in this scene. It's so whimsical and like it just
Well, they found food. They're happy. It's like Hook.
Yes.
It's like that scene Hook where it's like Bane and Rain and throwing the fucking food around. The Robin Williams.
Yeah, Justin Smith. Savini does hate the Reaper. The best part about the Reaper, the Veneer Syndrome release version of it, or the partner level release, was like he's got like a interview on it where he just shits all over the movie for 10 or 15 minutes. And that's the best thing about that movie by far.
Amazing.
Oh, I know that more, which is the fact that it's still there and no one else had stolen it.
What would be the worst or the hardest part about like an apocalypse kind of situation?
Probably no power. Everything you'd eat would be, you couldn't store anything, so you can't preserve any food. And then you can't see at night. At least to me. I mean, I'm sure it might be something else, but that's the first thing that comes to mind.
That's a question for you guys. What was the longest you went without power? Like there were like a power
About a week.
a week.
Yeah.
And how was
There's-
that?
There was one time when we had like an ice storm and the power went off for like a week. And well, what ended up happening is after about the second or third day, we just went to a hotel. I mean, you can't fucking stay, like with no power. It just doesn't happen.
What about
I
you,
mean,
Mark?
nowadays though, you can buy shit like there's something out right now that's like a battery powered generator, basically, where you can hook up to like 4 different things to it, including a refrigerator and like, other things like that. And it will do like the electric current modulation, because a refrigerator like has that thing where it has like a power surge. So you have to have a particular kind of thing like that will deal with that and can handle it. But you can buy stuff like that now and just you'd be okay. It's about $500, but still, I mean, you can plug 4 or 5 different things like that into it.
Yeah.
Do you guys have those?
No, I don't. I've got a generator, but it's like a gas powered generator. We bought that like right after that happened because we're never going through this shit again.
Yeah, the one I have it's like it was a little over $1,000. It's pretty much what he described, but there's a lot more ports and it stores power for much longer.
Yeah.
You just have to make sure it's fully charged. But even though if you don't fully charge it, I think it'll keep the same power level for I think a year, from what they said, which is pretty crazy.
Wait, are we getting another Steven Seagal movie in the future?
Yeah.
Christ, what is that?
I have to. I don't remember it. Yeah. Order of the Dragon.
Did he eat the dragon? He ordered it.
What's funny is Michael Pere's in this.
Oh, of course he is.
Wow.
He's going to talk through it for an hour, and you get to see the dragon for about 5 minutes.
And also, I don't know if you remember that YouTube channel, the Viking Samurai.
Oh yeah,
He's in it as well. YouTuber.
Mark's couch is a generator. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have any idea what the hell's going on in this movie, but it looks exactly the same right now as it did when we first started the movie. I just want you to know.
But to be honest, nothing has happened. Just they wander the hospital. For some reason, they don't leave. For some reason, they don't go anywhere. And then every 10, 50 minutes ago, just does.
He just walks around. Like,
Yeah. I think when I first saw this, not knowing what Seagal was as a person, I'm like hoping is why I was more optimistic. That yeah, he's doing a horror film, cool. Chuck Norris did Silent Rage, stuff like that. I'm hoping it's good, but you never expect good from a Seagal
No.
direct-to-video movie. I learned that
Yeah.
pretty quick, and each one has their like different lazy problems.
A lot of those
So-
guys, man, as you come to find out, are really weren't great people. Like Van Damme, not a good dude when he was on drugs, especially.
Yeah,
Seagal, definitely not. Uh, Bruce Willis, supposedly not. Had a lot of issues and stuff. I don't know if I don't hear a lot of bad stuff about Norris, but in terms of like his act when he was,
no,
on
people have
set,
only said good things about him.
yeah. But a lot of those guys had bad reputations.
Pedal Walker,
Shit.
you missed out on the Fast and Furious. There was 2 hours of me calling that.
Yeah,
Mark
trust me, I
knows.
heard about it.
Mark knows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't-
T. David, man, I hope the paycheck cleared.
Yeah, I'm sure
Mhm.
that's what he was doing this for.
And the other guy is Lyndon Ashby, who played Johnny Cage in the 90s Mortal Kombat.
I knew that's who that fucking was, man. Like that guy's got the most recognizable face from that movie.
He comes off like a low rank, like McConaughey or something in this.
Mhm.
I didn't really think about McConaughey.
Like just the way he looks and acts in this is, but I'm sure he didn't get paid shit anyway.
Yeah, but does he say, all right, all right, all right?
Y'all hear about the new Mortal Kombat movie supposed to be killer and all that?
Yeah, I've seen and heard that, but I mean, I saw the same kind of praise for the first one, so I don't know. I mean, I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan, so I mean, I'll watch it anyway, but I'm not looking
Everything's
forward to it.
killer when it comes out.
That's true. Scream 7 was killer there for a while, and so was Evil Dead Rise.
And
Well, to this
Romulus.
day, people say
Yeah, and Romulus, yeah. That was like probably the best reviewed out of all those.
Romulus. I think to this day, people get mad if you shit on that. Film sucks. Just like this film.
Yeah.
This right here is a damn masterpiece.
It really is one of the most useless films because, like, it's the same scene for like every half an hour.
Yeah.
I've got to tell you, it definitely sucks.
Yeah. He didn't even get to the fighter jet scene yet. Where Matt, you remember where they're supposed to blow up the building, but they never shoot missiles, but somehow it's still getting bombed.
Is that later on in this?
Yeah, like I remember that being the very end. That's one of the most standout things about it that I can remember. The fighter jets are supposed to blow up the hospital, and they do, but you never see one missile fire.
So it's just
something they couldn't afford it.
no,
It's just
that's
bad
actually what it
CGI.
is.
That reminds me of another Seagal film, Attack Force, where at the end they're supposed to stop some virus from going to a water, into the water supply. The big plan is to blow up the computer with a grenade. That's it.
Jeez.
Doesn't really stop the shit that went into the water, but they blew it up with a grenade.
I just love to sit here and watch people steadily leave the stream as this movie goes on.
Yeah, Matt, we're having a moment of silence trying to enjoy this action scene here.
Fucking moment of silence for my streaming career. Watching this shit.
A moment frozen in time. I remember there's an elevator bit where for some reason at the bottom there's a whole ton of water. I don't know where the hell the water comes from.
I don't remember that bit, but I'm sure it was in there. He turned it off.
Yeah, because like a guy falls into the water, he tries to get up, and a zombie like pulls him back down.
We are watching an awful Seagal film called Against the Dark.
Yep.
Oh, here he comes. He finally entered the building.
Very slowly. By the way, the women there are like, they do absolutely nothing. Who's with them?
Yeah, that one chick especially, like, you know, she's only there for the cleavage shots.
It's just like the editing is so tight just to make sure he doesn't look like he absolutely slow as fucking molasses.
That's the thing. I think there was footage behind the scenes, and you can see just how slow he does move.
Mhm.
That's all he can do. What was the first Seagal film either you saw back in the day?
Maybe Under Siege. Maybe I can't remember.
I didn't see. It was either Out for Justice or Marked for Death because I didn't see Above the Law until later, for some reason. But those were on HBO like all the fucking time. So like that's where I saw it. I'm pretty sure.
Did any of them you see in the theater?
Yeah, I mean, I saw Under Siege in the theater. What was that? When did that come out? 92?
Two.
Yeah. I was watching everything around, you could name pretty much any film around 91, 92, up to like probably 95, 96. And I was watching everything in the theater at that time.
Back when you could and you wouldn't be disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, this guy
does look like him. Or Geddy Lee. I think it looks a little bit like Geddy Lee too.
I remember for some reason he's like some crazy scientist for no reason doing an experiment. He's got this little girl, and like goes nowhere.
Yeah, I remember that.
Why is it so hard? Like, okay, Mark, would you say Uncle Bill is a horror historian expert? You know, he's a fuck these guys who get the commentaries, like an actual real historian expert. Why can they not? Because this is a zombie movie, despite what they want to say. Even at this time and onward, they cannot make zombie films like they used to. Return of the Living Dead, of course, George Romero, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. It seems like an easy thing to do, but apparently not, because there are so much more bad ones. It's because they don't realize that you gotta have a little bit more to the humor, like Return of the Living Dead, like the characters, or like what is it? Like what do they get wrong all the time? There's so many of these movies.
There's one thing. Well, there's more. There's 2 or 3 things I could point to, but the main thing that I see with zombie movies nowadays, or even during this time too, especially, is they think that if you've got zombies and you've got gore, then that's like the whole fucking movie. So piss on the editing and the cinematography and the acting and anything else like those. They just That's where they direct all their resources to, is those things. And they're just boring because everybody's seen that shit like 1,000 times. I couldn't tell you how many zombie movies I've seen. It's probably the easiest type of film to make. You don't really even need that much of a budget or anything like that. I mean, you just dress people up and do a little bit of makeup, rip some clothes and stuff. So everybody's made a zombie movie. There's been thousands of them. There's nothing new, that usually comes out of them. And that's the problem.
Yeah, lack of genuine inspiration to actually make a good film seems more like they're just ripping off what they've seen before.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that you do need the characters. So like that, they're probably more important than the zombies in some aspects, because you need to follow characters that you care about and you like. And there's very few films that do that successfully. I mean, there have been some over the years, but I'd say it's probably like 1% out of the 99 of all the fucking zombie movies we get. There's so many.
What was the last one you saw that you liked?
God. See, most people would say like Train to Busan, but I didn't even like that movie. God, that's fucking tough, man.
I don't know.
There has to be some. The one that came to mind was like Shaun of the Dead. That came out like 2004. There has to be
Like
some
22 years ago.
since then. Surely to God.
That's what I was asking. Like,
I liked Zombieland, but again, that was 2009.
Yeah. I didn't give a fuck that. I mean, World War Z, whatever. What else has come out that's been like a zombie movie? That was halfway decent.
I don't know if it's a zombie movie, but you guys talked about The Sadness. Is that a zombie film?
Like an infected person's movie.
Yeah.
That movie's just fucking nuts, man. I just liked it because it was like a Cat 3 movie.
Yeah.
You don't ever see movies like that anymore, really.
Yeah.
But no, I can't think of anything. Like, I'm trying and I can't pull a zombie movie like it's worth of shit for the past 20 years. I mean, if you want to throw like 28 Days and 28 Years and some of that shit in there, but that's not really a zombie movie.
The three that pop up for me, I actually did like World War Z. I didn't think I would. I liked Cooties with Elijah Wood.
I remember that one. Yeah.
That's the one where the kid's infected with the chicken nugget infection thing. Rainn Wilson was in it. And then trying to think what the other one was. Damn it, I had it. What was it? It was Overlord. I liked Overlord.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
No, I didn't forget about Zombie Ass.
Zombie ass. The best part though, and people kind of lose this too with Romero. To me, the best part of his films, especially the early ones, is the editing.
Mm-hmm.
Because Romero, I think, was a better editor than he was a director in a lot of ways. He knows how to like structure a scene. He knows pacing, things like that, especially in those first three movies that, Night, Dawn, and Day.
Is there a scene you could think of that exemplifies that?
Yeah. I tell you, the one that immediately came to mind is the truck scene in Dawn of the Dead. And there's so many like great edits in those because he's got to make it look like they're running over all these zombies and they're doing all this shit. They're really not doing any of it, but like it's just about the way that he sets up the scene and edits. Just the another great example is the apartment scene in the beginning of the movie. That's got to look like all hell's breaking loose when there's probably 30 people there.
Mhm.
It's just the way he edits around everything in that.
Yeah, Scratch. I saw the battery. I remember being okay. But I
Yeah,
haven't
that
seen
was
it.
a really, really low budget indie horror flick from
Yeah.
2012 or 2013, I think.
I mean, I liked it more than this.
Yeah. It was much better.
Which again, it's just like the whole goal is to get out of hospital. Just go back to where you came from. Like you can't remember. How big is the hospital? I mean, I've been to the hospital for a while, but it's not.
You just get lost in it. Yeah.
It's not Fort Knox. It's not.
No.
It's not the tunnels from Barbarian.
It's like that scene in Nightmare on Elm Street 4 or whatever. It just keep going and like the scene keeps repeating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's a corpse.
I'm telling you, Predator's around there somewhere. He's been
Oh,
seen
this
a
is a
lot.
scene coming up in a minute. The scene
Oh.
you're talking about, Mark.
Yeah, the PDF zombie.
The PDF file
Yeah.
size. Zombie.
I can't wait to see this. 'Cause I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about, but it's gonna be
It's
outstanding.
very weird and stupid.
Yeah.
So you see all these dead bodies. What's the first thing you think you should do?
Go
You're
take a
alone.
nap.
You know there's zombies here. I'm just going to get down. I'm just going to get a blanket. I'm just going to fall.
She's looking at it like it's so enticing. I can't stay awake.
Because there's a bunch of dead bodies here and zombies. I just fall asleep.
It's so killer. Whoever thought of that? It's just awful writing.
And here's all the zombies before and after. Now look at all this.
He's holding his bird. Look.
Yep. He's like, dear God.
Yeah, we did. She was confused. Go back to the Jeffrey Epstein zombie.
You talk about a movie though where it's just a bunch of like forced bullshit. It's just they shoved as much like trying to make tension out of nothing. This guy looks like somebody that goes to the flea market down here. He might look a little bit better than that. Somebody goes to the flea market down here.
So, Mark, let me ask you, why is he not just eating her?
That's what I thought the first time I saw
Why
this.
is he petting her hair?
That's because he steps out of the shadows. He looks like he's playing with himself.
Pulling
And he
out her
starts-
blanket.
Yeah, pulled out. He's stroking her head right here. Like, what the hell's going on?
Oh my Lord. What kind of cut was that? Did you see that cut?
Yeah,
What?
I don't know.
I think they probably knew that scene was a little too weird. So, like, let's just get Seagal in here. Oh my! You didn't even see what Seagal did to the zombie.
No, that didn't even want
Just
to
cut
bother.
away.
No.
Hell, you didn't even see like where the sword went. It was just him doing a couple.
Just-
It's stupid. Like they've got him, they're filming him like from here, like from his chest up, basically.
I'm sure that was by design. Like he's like, don't
Oh,
shoot
yeah.
past a certain point.
I hate to say this, but it needs more Seagal because at least those are so funny.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather watch him fuck around than any of these other people.
That's why I would say like something like Kill Switch or something if you want to see like bad direct-to-video Seagal probably tells, because that's one where a buddy of his tells a story about this clown eating someone, and the big joke is that he said something tastes funny or something like that. I can't. It was Tommy Wiseau doing experiments for no reason.
It's meth head Scott Stapp.
Yes. Well, speaking of, since nothing's happening,
Yeah.
Mark,
Mm.
I'm not into wrestling anymore. You're into wrestling. How about the 50 people that got fired? From fucking, it was like the New Day now is gone too. And
Yep.
They got a lower offer from their original contract. I think some outlets have said it was like a 50% pay cut, which if that's the case, like that's just a slap in the face. I'm not really a big New Day guy, but I mean,
right.
hell,
But like,
Kofi's been
do
there
they
for
have
20
tag
years.
teams?
Yeah, they do. Just all budget cuts. But what's crazy about that is that you look at how much more money guys like Ari, Nick Khan, Shapiro, all the top guys, their pay increase was insane over the last couple of years.
Yep.
And I'd have to think that that plays a part somehow. Like, there's no way.
Gave themselves these huge bonuses and then cut all these people, which is killing.
Yeah, I was one of those like wrestling sites broke it down and they had like a whole graph of like all the percentage increases and just all the money that they made from the last couple of years. Yet they cut like you said, like 40 people from the roster. But
I think they're really missing the point though, man. Like, it's really not about the wrestlers, it's about how shitty their booking is. Like what they're doing.
Cross just did an interview today with Devon on his channel, and that was very, very telling. And he really went into how it is backstage nowadays versus when Vince was there. And yeah, I don't want to get into it too much, but yeah, go check that out. Anybody that's a wrestling fan, it's a really interesting deep dive.
Is it like TKO telling them or Triple H?
He's a Triple H guy through and through from what he said. Cross said he loves Triple H. They have a great relationship. It's more so sounding like it's TKO is the issue. It's a whole long story.
Yeah. Well, nothing else happened in the film.
Yeah, I looked over and it's like I'm watching the same movie from an hour ago.
What happened to Tommy Wiseau's experiment? Yep, he's going hunting.
Oh God. He's going hunting for a McRib. So I think his ass going hunting.
You'll see what happens to Tommy Wiseau soon, Mark.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened to him.
Ever seen Kojak? You talking about Telly Savalas?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a classic back in the day. She's a hooker.
This hospital is bigger than the mall in Dawn of the Dead. Apparently. Well, by the way, granted, I'm not a hospital worker. Why are there mannequins? Like a bunch of like, what do hospitals need mannequins for?
I don't know.
That's a great question. I don't know any reason they would.
And I guess this guy's high.
Maybe he's just seeing the mannequins.
Did he take the edibles like CK?
He took some pills.
I wish I took them.
Before that, he was smoking a joint and doing something else.
I should have done that.
He's the druggie of the movie.
We should all done that before we did right to do this. It could have been at least enjoyable.
You mentioned this when we talked about Saw, because you saw the Saw films, the editing style.
Yeah.
Was that the first film to do it? Was there films before that doing that type of style? Before Saw?
Let me think.
Not that I remember.
Were people praising that style at the time? Such to extent.
I just think it became like a thing. I don't think anybody was really praising it. It just became like the new way that films were shown and edited, and the cinematography was that way. And that unfortunately like rubbed off on a lot of films in that time period, man.
Because they thought that's what was part of the success. Let's replicate
Yeah.
the look. Let's replicate the editing. Even though James Wan used, at least with the editing, that was more so to hide the fact that he didn't have a lot of money, so he couldn't shoot a car chase. He had to cut it a certain way to make it look like there was a chase. And various other scenes, different tricks he used.
Those don't, man. I've sat down and tried to watch them here recently for some reason, but those middle Saw movies, like 3, 4, 5, 6, those, oh my God, those are brutally like awful films. It just, I don't understand what we were doing around that time period or why people were like marking out over those movies.
I think, I'll assume, it was just they knew each year there was at least something to go out with your buddies to watch, even if it was something like Saw. Like, make a tradition, you go out with your buddies. I would assume, like, Final Destination seemed like it was going to be that thing for a bit. Paranormal Activity was going to be that for a bit. There you go.
There he is, yeah.
Shoot the show. I don't know why he didn't use that shotgun before or anything. Instead of the sword.
Nah, he's just saving that.
Yeah, save the ammo.
Yeah, but you think, okay, am I going to use the shotgun on a zombie vampire or on a person? Probably be more iffy on the zombie vampire, whatever the fuck it, but sure.
This little girl.
This kid, come on.
Is Abigail. I love everybody just separates because that's easier to die that way.
No, they're all looking for the way out, man.
They knew the way out. Like, they came in, they fucking knew the way out.
They can't go back
where
that
he
way.
came from. It is not a fucking maze.
Labyrinth.
It's a
Rambo
hospital.
really pissed off by this idea. They can't get out of this place.
The few hospitals I've been in have never been a fucking maze. Dawn of the Dead is easier to get out of, the mall.
Yeah. Don't they all tell you where the exit is? Like, there's exit signs and directions in every hospital.
The back rooms.
Yeah,
Not,
like
not in this one.
that's the weird thing about this place is that there's no signs telling you anything. I guess the zombies ate them.
Yes. Back in the day, did you have a favorite Seagal film?
Maybe Marked for Death. And
Where
I think
the fuck did this come from?
what
He's talking about how we need to be.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
It looks like Pedro Pascal.
That's how that demon in the new Evil Dead trailer sounds, like this guy right here.
A douche.
Yeah, pretty much.
They never taught before, never taught since. Now it's like We need to get rid of you. And it's like, you really don't, because you won't have any
I
food
wonder
left.
when did 30 Days a Night come out?
2010, I think, or is it
So,
somewhere around
2007, before this.
2007?
I was gonna say some of this crap reminds me of the stuff in that movie too.
They probably ripped it off.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
like an amalgamation of a bunch of different films somebody saw, and they just like,
I haven't seen it in a long time. What are your thoughts on 30 Days a Night?
it's never a movie I go back and watch, to be honest. But like, it's good enough. I mean, it's a brutal kind of film. It's got a good atmosphere to where it takes place. The winter vibe of it and everything. It's got some good actors in it. I don't ever seek that movie out.
I don't own it, and I haven't seen it probably since back then. I remember wanting to like it more than what I did. It's okay. Like, I really do need to see it again, though. It's like you mentioned the actors, Ben Foster, of course, Josh Hartnett. Like, it's got some serviceable acting in it.
The hell's going on here? No, here he comes.
Now he can shoot them.
Yeah.
No more swords. Why did you do that in the first place?
He's just,
Seagal always has hair that looks like if you touch it, it'd be like full of ink.
mm-hmm.
Like what was the story Tom Arnold told where it was like exit wounds or something? He actually walked off a boat. He fell
Yes.
in the water, and the dive covered the water because it dyed the hair so much.
It looks like Stacy Keach's hair in body bags when he gets the
The
procedure.
It has like this V. I don't know what you call it. Like he's trying to be Dragon Ball Z character. There's more stock footage. Did they turn 4 of these, people run into planes? That's for different movies. It's like those films in the like 2000s where they stole like complete scenes. Like there was like a Treat Williams film where they like stole a scene from Last Action Hero. So they had Treat Williams dressed up like Arnold with the red shirt and the coat, driving the car because they had to put all the Last Action Hero scenes into it.
So I got a question though. What's the worst Seagal movie then?
Okay, it's between either Attack Force or Sniper Special Ops.
That just sounds amazing.
Ops.
Which you know who else is a Sniper Special Ops? Rob Van Dam. He's in that movie because they had Seagal and Van Dam. But what's the Van Dam?
That's great.
But that's how they advertised it.
What a gimmick. Yeah.
That's great.
So okay, for either of you, what's the worst one you've seen? Because I know you guys haven't seen all
I
of
haven't,
them.
I haven't seen any of the really,
The
really
worst
bad
one that
ones.
you've seen. Other than this.
Yeah. I mean, this is by far the worst one I've seen. But
other than this.
Other than this. Well, yeah.
I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that I did see.
I mean, I feel like any of the ones I'm going to name are going to be infinitely better than the straight to DVD ones like this.
Right.
But what was the one he did? Jesus Christ. Like, God, can't think of the name of it.
I could think of a couple from the time where he was actually a bigger deal. I know one I don't care for is On Deadly Ground. Didn't think that was
that's
very
very
good. What was the other one?
How dare you, Mark? He fights a bear.
Yeah. Fire
Hold
Down
on.
Below.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Fire Down Below is one I could think of. I didn't like that one.
Uncle Bill quit.
Yeah.
I don't want to say more. Fuck this shit. I don't blame him.
No, he's not missing anything.
Here's more of that terrible editing.
Yeah.
That weird, like, shaping bit of business. But yeah, for those who didn't hear earlier, this guy here with the gun is The Rock's cousin. And it's double for a bit of time. Walls made of cardboard.
Yeah. The fuck? Did that guy just jump down from the ceiling? Where the fuck was he?
Yeah. There's stuff in the ceiling. You know, that's how hospitals work. You just jump down. You just...
Yeah. Push a stretcher towards somebody.
Animal bear, mayor. An On Deadly Ground, not that kind of bear.
Which one was the one filmed in supposedly in Kentucky? Was that On Deadly Ground or was
Fire
that
Down Below
Fire Down Below? That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
with Randy Travis
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
as an assassin.
Either one of those are not great. I haven't seen Under Siege 2 in a long time either.
I
But
love that. It's not the first film, but it's got enough of the, terrorists with machine guns, and he's got to stop them all.
to be fair, like I don't think I've seen Under Siege 2 since I forgot it was even a sequel to Under Siege until recently.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Super over the top, but in that 90s action kind of way.
Well, just to
well.
name a couple of the titles to go release since A
Real
Dangerous
quick.
Man.
Sorry, Rambo, real quick. I don't know if you will watch it because it does have Katherine Heigl in it. Uncle Bill.
What?
Just
What?
Under Siege 2.
Oh,
She's like his niece or something in it.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
But go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, like, some of the film titles is like he has a film called Gut Shot Straight. That's a real title, Gut Shot Straight.
Oh Lord.
He even did a film called The Perfect Weapon.
Wow.
Nothing to do with the other one.
Never be able to compete.
No.
Bulls, how much longer is this fucking movie got? Jesus, 22 minutes? What are they going to do? Just walk around for 22 minutes? Like, what is going to happen?
Yeah, elevator.
Well, the Jets are going to blow up the hospital.
Yes, sir. Go. Look how excited he is.
This right here actually reminds me of like the Lionsgate logo. It's the gears and stuff. Start.
Well, Serdo harassed a lot of people sexually and whatnot. That's why he's in Russia.
Yeah. He basically pulled a Roman Polanski and just got the hell out of there really good.
Did you guys see that recent story with Danielle Harris talking about Seagal?
No.
No.
She had an incident with him apparently.
It's a shame he didn't like karate chop her ass. What happened?
So she said that this was, he didn't remember that they had done a film together. And she went in to go audition for some movie. I don't know what the movie was. And she was obviously older at this time. And he said, just the comments, like he was saying, like, "Oh, you're not the little girl I held in my arms all those years ago," and you guys gotta find it. I mean, it's probably a typical Seagal thing, from at least from the stories I've heard. But when she was telling the story, it's pretty funny. Apparently, he wanted more than just her in his new movie.
Gross.
See, why does this elevator have like a bunch of fucking water in the hospital?
Hmm.
Do all hospitals have water under the elevator?
Of course,
Of course, yeah.
they're all flooded.
They've all got like a little kiddie pool at the bottom of them.
What was the worst injury you ever had? You had to go to hospital for?
Who, us or Seagal?
What? Fuck him. You guys. Like for me, it was a car crash when I was in middle school, and I scratched my eyeball. Because his glasses disappeared, his eyeball was cut, so it was all crusted. I would say that was probably the worst for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably the same thing. Like I got a concussion and
Jesus.
messed my back and neck up getting T-boned in a car accident. Like kind of similar to what Mark was talking about.
When was this?
God, I was young, man. I was 18, maybe 19.
Yeah, when I got T-boned, it actually wasn't that bad, but I mean, I was in some pain from it, but like I didn't have any real injuries.
I just remember it was number one, I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, which was not a good move. Great.
It was I.
Same
And
that
then-
happened to me.
When I got hit, the one thing I do remember is like get lifted up off the seat and hitting the top of the hood with my head. I do remember that. And like I remember the door coming in and like hitting. This is before airbags, or at least I didn't have a vehicle with airbags at that time. I remember like hitting my side. It was not good. I'll say that. It
Yeah.
totaled the vehicle.
Yeah, I had some pain on the left side, but I'm all good now. Actually, you know what? I just thought of one. It's kind of a weird one, but mine was actually sunburn. I'll never forget. I was supposed to go see Clerks 2 with a buddy of mine, and I opted instead. I went to go to like a theme park, like an amusement park, and it was like the hottest fucking day of the year. And I got sunburned like over 90% of my body. And it was so bad that I had to go to the hospital and I had to get an injection in my ass cheek, which was not fun.
Mm.
No, it would not. Was it the pain, or was it something for the pain or something else?
No, not for pain. It was more so for like just the condition my skin was in, like it was really bad. I
Yeah.
think it was like a cortisol shot or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, the chick that did it, she was like, I have to give you this injection. I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that. She's like, but it's gotta go like in a spot with like, a lot of meat or something. I can't remember the phrase she used, but oh god. So yeah.
It was like one of those like big needles.
Yeah, I had to drop trial with this lady.
Moon River.
It's not fun.
Is that Fledge? Yeah.
How long do you remember how long that took to get over?
It was weeks.
90% is old.
It was fucking awful. Oh my god. Yeah, and I had to get like, and thankfully at the time, like, I was still fairly young, so I didn't have a job or anything. And I had to get like this paste stuff. I forgot what it was called. And I had to apply it like every day to my entire body. And I couldn't wear clothes. So I was just naked with this shit all over me.
You look like
It was
Frank.
awful.
You like Frank, and It's Always Sunny, where he fucking puts on hand sanitizer on himself.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was so painful. Like the slightest movement to any direction, like it hurt so bad.
I would imagine. Fuck this movie.
Jesus, dude.
This is like one of the most useless movies. Thank God back in the day you didn't have to review this for the show.
No.
I'm surprised he didn't. Like it wasn't sent in or something.
I guess we got lucky because damn.
There were so many movies like this back then.
This is definitely worse than like Soul Man. In the things of commentaries that we've done. Like,
Yeah.
this is right up there with the worst ones.
I love how under this video it says Steven Seagal meets Day of the Dead.
No, not at all. I'll press somebody. I don't know how. Damn. I don't mind this movie. I was like, okay.
I know CJ was asking on CHS is like Rambo has a bit of a problem with Steven Seagal. I'm like stuff like this is why because I watched these movies. I've seen each one of these movies.
Must be desensitized to his BS because Lord.
I mean, again, try watching a dozen of these type of movies.
No, I don't think I will. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
She got a screw in her mouth? What the fuck is that about?
It's not explained. It's just they don't want to have rules in the film.
Seems about right.
Why did that one zombie talk and none of them do? Why did that one like little girls and nobody do?
Yeah.
That's also a good point.
Oh God, Mayor. That would be a totally different film.
Maybe they did a remake.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anybody else playing that role, really.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, it's memorable specifically just because of him.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a totally random question.
Oh, fuck.
Well, not that bad. So I was thinking like Seagal was in a film with Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm surprised he didn't have like a bigger action film kind of career. Is it just because like he never really wanted to be Stone Cold, the character in his films? He just kind of just wanted to be more monosyllabic and boring. I don't really get why.
Yeah. It's weird because he kind of became that character over time. It seems like he
Mm.
kind of like is that character almost now.
Yeah.
But he's just a very toned down version of that, I think.
Yeah, that's what he's said frequently, is that is him. It just in WWE, when he's in the ring, it's him with the volume turned way up, basically.
I just never thought he was that charismatic in film for some reason. Now, in that character, I mean, you could argue that it's probably one of the most charismatic characters of all time, but it just didn't translate to film. He just couldn't act, I guess. Maybe that was the issue.
But he never like wanted to be that character in the films, which I
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
get.
that's part of the problem, I guess. He just was boring.
It's
As a
weird
matter of fact,
choice.
all those guys suck, man. Like, even The Rock, like I fucking can't stand The Rock. But he's got like 57 films out. But I mean, if you look at the lower tier guys, right? Like you look at your Rob Van Dams and your friggin' Miz and your Randy Orton movies, like all that shit, Edge, they all sucked.
Would it be safe to say Batista's the most tolerable, surprisingly?
Yeah, he's the best actor by a mile of any of those guys.
I'd agree.
I mean, are we talking about newer or older?
I was just talking about like the newer crop.
Mm. Yeah, Sally. Yeah. But it's kind of weird. Just you think you have to have some charisma during wrestling to be like a good star, but a lot of them can't bring that to the films.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's why they got hired in the first place, because they thought, but for some reason that doesn't translate.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you else who sucked too was Triple H. Jesus.
I forgot. I can barely even remember his
Yeah.
movies. That's how forgettable they were.
The Chaperone or something.
Yep. And then he was in Blade
Mhm.
Trinity too.
My favorite always Roddy Piper. I did like him as an actor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was always good.
I like Terry Funk.
You know what the funny
Roadhouse.
part about both those guys are? They're both legitimately crazy. So I guess that's why they make good actors.
Yeah. Killed another kid. So go killing kids.
Just, yeah.
Oh, is this the stuff with the jet? You mentioned, Mark, that it's not going to fire.
Yeah, it's coming.
What these
on.
effects?
Yeah, so like they press the button to fire, but like you don't see any missiles.
I love how hospitals just had. Fuck it.
It's just
There's
unfinished
like
floors.
pallets and boxes.
It's the storage area.
Bill trying to do his Aikido. He had to mess with it because he's too slow.
How is your slow motion bad? Like that's
Mhm.
not even good.
Everything's
slow
bad.
motion.
Everything in this movie's bad.
God, this is fucking what, $6 or $7 million. I can only
Just
imagine
might
how
as
much
well
of
just
that
take
went
it
into
outside
Seagal's
and set it
pocket.
on fire in your yard, man. Just take $6
Yeah.
million, just light it on fire.
It all went to Seagal's bank account, guaranteed.
Yep.
DDP and as people are talking about wrestlers in the movie, DDP and the Devil's Rejects, Kevin Nash and the Punisher. Kevin Nash is one of those oddities in that he's been in a lot of like really popular movies, but he's got really bit parts in them. You don't really
Yeah.
he's basically just playing himself too. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his role in John Wick. It's like
Yeah.
you blink and you'll miss him.
Yeah.
Jericho, fucking, that's another one that sucks.
Jericho just has no way heat.
Mm-hmm.
When did that first occur for you for Jericho?
Right around the time he got into AEW, really. Maybe like shortly thereafter.
You thought he should have just retired?
Yeah. I mean, in hindsight, he definitely should have just retired. Man, so many of these guys like just ruin themselves. Like, you look at the AEW, take Big Show, take Jericho, take Ric Flair, like all those guys just should have given up so many years ago.
What
Just
does
all
Big
this
Show
day.
do nowadays?
He's in AEW. He don't do shit as far as I know.
Let's say, like, do you ever see him?
No,
So
he can barely walk. I mean, from what I can gather,
yeah.
but they still keep. I don't know what he's doing. Oh my God, Skull tried to run. That was killer. He just kind of like jauntily like moved out of frame.
Oh God, was that supposed to be him running right there?
Yes,
that was not
him.
him.
Gotta have a stunt runner, no doubt.
He's like, how about I'll just walk in this scene and you guys just speed it up in post production.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, they're just showing like shit. I know that's not from that movie.
Where's the missile? You hear the sound effects. He presses the button, but
Yeah.
none of the missiles fire. That's,
Come on, Marty.
it's
What do you mean?
amazing.
They don't need to show it. You see they're exploding. See, it's right there on radar.
Oh yeah. They just keep doing it. It's so bad.
They're just showing like war footage from like Iraq or something at this point.
Oh God.
Oh my God. That debris fall into the camera. They stole that from Seagal's Half Past Dead.
Is that when the helicopter falls into
At the end.
Yeah. Oh, it
It's
does
even in
look
the
familiar.
trailer for the movie. They just stole it for this. Just they can't afford that. I know another thing's funny is that there'll be a car that drives off. If you look at the reflection, you'll see the camera crew.
I remember that. Yeah.
It's like this coming up this last shot when I think like they close a door or something you see in the window.
And there's no final anything from
Yeah, this back window when it
Seagal.
drives, you'll see
Like-
the camera crew.
Yeah, they just drive away and then that's the end. Yeah, you could see it right now in the mirror, right? Well, the window right there.
More so when they're driving away. See the camera rig.
Yeah.
I guess that's a goal.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even know who the hell that is walking away. That's it.
I guarantee it's not Seagal. Jesus Christ. Thank God that's over with. God damn. Listen. Can we not? Like, I don't give a shit how much somebody's paying. Can we not do that? Damn.
That was money well spent.
Anyway, that was wonderful, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. What are we doing next week? Any ideas, thoughts?
Well, I don't know about next week. I know the 22nd, it's actually going to be the anniversary of Cobra. So I think that'd be cool to do something for that. Next week, the 15th. Were there other mid-tier directors? Or were there, like, Mark, were there ideas we had jotted down?
Yeah, there's a few more. I'll
Yeah, we can
look
look.
into it.
Worst comes to worst, it's fucking bullshit, but we'll look for ideas. But yeah, okay. So, Rambo, you motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. What you got coming up?
Well, thanks to people out there. Thank you for the requests. Just uploaded. It took a while to edit. It took me all night, but I edited a 2-hour video of my top 50 favorite video games with footage and stuff. So that's up on the channel. Feel free to give that a look. At least I put at least a little bit of effort into this one, editing wise, more so than this movie.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
Other random stuff, Crank 2 High Voltage, 2010 film Red, Battleship. Be watching and reviewing Battleship with Liam Neeson. And Furry Vengeance with Brendan Fraser. So a lot more to come in the future. How about you, Mark?
I figure since summer's coming up, or is it officially summer yet?
Not yet. I don't think until in June.
Okay. Well, either way, something to kickstart the summer. I'll do a showcase a pretty rare edition of a movie that's horror and takes place in the summer. Which, speaking of, you guys are doing Cruel Summer Slash back again, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's coming back at some point.
I'm very curious the lineup. That was a great show. Like the whole series. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I'm curious too because I mean, the weird thing about it is you think, okay, we're gonna run out of shit, but there's like a million slasher films, man,
Mhm.
and there's new ones that come out all the time. Still to this day, I mean, we're always gonna have stuff to review. But yeah, so check us out next week, and then yeah, we'll be doing the Piz show soon. Yeah. Check everybody else out on their own respective channels. And thanks to Garrett and CK and everybody for dropping by. Just remember that everybody dies, but Friday night lives. See y'all.
A big thanks goes out to our supporters over at Deadpit on Patreon.com. You can get hours upon hours of great content, right, Uncle Bill?
There's so many hours of content. We've got reviews. We've got songs. We've got live streams. We've got exclusive streams. We've got non-exclusive streams. We've got streams with all kinds of celebrities and all kinds of different old shows from the past podcast, the initial incarnation of the show. All of that can be yours.
Deadpit on Patreon.com. Show us a little bit of love. Give us some money because we definitely deserve it. That Patreon page is so killer that you'll rub your bird to it on a nightly basis. It's that good.
You won't be able to contain yourself. You'll have to jerk your bird out and go crazy. I mean, that's how much content that we have. So much content that it's massive, and it will massively smack you in the face.
You'll play with your bird so much, pretty soon you'll be looking around for somebody else's bird to play with.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite Filipino bitch, Miss Slatco Fudd, telling you about shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts. On TeePublic, there are others, but they all suck. And it's the best goddamn deal on horror shirts you will ever see. New shirts, old shirts, all the in-between shirts. God damn it, bulls, go over to shop.deadpit.com. You ain't down with that. You can go to fucking hell.